Oh yeah, I got my Trenta vanilla sweet cream cold brew with 2 blonde shots. No
No
ice.
ice. There you go.
No ice. I leave it in the fridge, for a little bit to get cold, but it's like already warm.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like soon the milk's gonna curdle.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, right? I mean, who doesn't want cottage cheese with their coffee?
People
But
love cottage cheese. It's not that bad.
yeah. No, I like cottage cheese, but like not like floating in my coffee. I don't want to be like I don't want to chew my coffee. Unless it's like a Werther's original like mixed with caramel. You know?
Dude, but
Yeah,
wordless latte. Can I
yeah,
have a
exactly.
wordless latte, please?
I don't know. They got thousands of different flavors of Werther's now. Like I remember there was like a candy apple one. I was like, it's
They do
it's
have
like
an apple one. I've seen that.
yeah. I mean, like those type of flavors are good for like 2 or 3. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Then after a while, it's like fuck. Why did I buy a whole bag of this?
You can't commit to a whole bag. That's the
Yeah, you
problem.
can't
Yeah.
exactly. It's
You
like
need a
why not?
sample platter. That's
Exactly. It's like how like the hard candies come in like the little pack, and it's like when certain hard candies when you don't like you could just like spit them out or you just chew them and you're done. But like that candy apple shit, it's like it gets stuck in your teeth. It's like you're having like General Tso's chicken for dinner, and it's like candy apple Tso's chicken. It's like
General So's.
yeah. Well, I mean, I always say it wrong. I
No,
just
that's
say it.
actually correct. I just think about like my mom who always says things wrong. She goes, General Chow's.
Well, see, I always say General. I say General Cho's only.
Joe's.
Yeah, General Joe. No, GI Joe's chicken.
General Toes.
Well, because
There's
like
some-
you know what it is. It's like when I used to order it over the phone, it'd be like I'm going to take General Tso's chicken, and the one's like General Cho's chicken. I'm like, wait, am I saying it wrong, or maybe it's just like the way it's coming through on the phone?
I feel like that's the same syndrome when it comes to gyro and gyro,
Yeah,
where they just concede because they know most people say it wrong.
yeah. I
No.
mean, see, like when I was at work, I went to one of those carts for lunch.
Oh yeah,
And
the
it was
little
like it was a
truck one.
halal cart, and they had gyros or gyros, as people say. I say gyro. I got so used to saying it that way, but like this was the first time I ever heard somebody actually order it as a gyro.
A gyro.
I'm gonna have a gyro
It's,
with
sounds like a
what
gay
is
dating
that
service.
lamb? You put lamb in there? It's like yeah, it's like gyro meat lamb. It's like, but what does that mean? It's like how you can explain to somebody it's gyro meat lamb if they don't know what a gyro is or even how to pronounce it,
But gyro, dude, that sounds like the
Yeah.
dude you ignore at work. Like, oh hey gyro, what's going on, man?
Right, and he sounds like the guy who microwaves the smelly fucking lunch.
Yeah, and sits
You know
by
what I
like
mean?
the water bowl, like the fucking the water fountain and talking.
Yeah, exactly. He's got fish and lamb in the
Gyro,
microwave. Gyro, what did you cook today? Oh my goodness.
please,
It's
gyro.
It's fish, lamb, and hot sauce.
It's salted pig anus and
Wrapped
fucking,
in a
and pickled peppers.
wrapped in a used diaper.
Yeah, with a garlic drizzle. How could you not like this smell?
It reminds me of that video. It's like, oh, this coffee's really fighting that kimchi seafood boil I had earlier. It's like afterwards, like,
But you're talking about was that what's the moment that slows down like the kimchi
yeah,
seafood
yeah,
boil?
yeah. And it was like the last one too. It was like she had like a mustache. She's like, "Oh, this coffee's really fine. That seafood kimchi boil I had earlier."
My baked bean sauerkraut in Alaska.
Yeah.
Some stupid
Ha,
shit.
ha, ha, ha.
Dude, for some reason that reminded me of the hi Tim. Whoa, problem Tim.
Yeah, dude, I remember that commercial. What was the comedian Bobby Slayton? Was it? No, not Bobby Slayton. Bobby something, right?
Bobby Collins?
I think
Yeah,
I was
Bobby
it. Yeah,
Collins.
Bobby Collins. Bobby Slayton was, "Hey, how you doing? This is Bobby. How you doing?" That was
Dude,
Bobby Slayton.
Yeah, that was totally the fucking gray haired.
Yeah,
That's
when he did that joke about, driving home drunk. It's like, if everybody drives home drunk, everybody gets home okay.
That's
Remember
right. When he does
that?
the way he puts his hands out. All right,
Yeah.
everybody tries out.
It's like you got a drunk driver and you got a regular driver. It's like accident, accident,
I said,
accident,
"Yeah,
but if everybody drives drunk, everybody gets home okay.
okay."
It sounds like the crazy taxi guy. "Hey, crazy taxi." Remember that game?
Wanna play the cash cab?
Do you remember Crazy Taxi? It was on. Did you have Dream well, I know it was on
Crazy
Dreamcast, but I think
Taxi.
it's yeah.
Oh, the game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
When you said game, I thought you would said game show, like
Oh,
Cash
no, no,
Cab.
no, no, no.
Yeah, yeah. There's I played it like once. It was definitely on systems I didn't have.
I used to
So
play well, yeah, because it was on Dreamcast.
yeah, and like I never got Dreamcast, and I
Uh,
remember a friend of mine had it, and I played it for a hot minute. But I was obsessed with Jet Set Radio. I love that game.
oh, yeah, see, I never played that, but, like, Sega Dreamcast was, like, very well like, it was big for the sports games because they had the 2K games. And, dude, I'm not a football guy at all, but I loved
Well, the
playing
football game was great, right?
yeah, I loved playing NFL 2K, NHL 2K was fun. Like the first ones because with the first NHL 2K, it was so easy to score. You know what it is? It's like when you figure out the groove in some of these games, like you
Yeah, yeah.
figure out how to do it, and
It's like
it's
the
like
cheat
I
code. It's like that. You figure out the code.
exactly. It's like playing like Marvel versus Capcom and figuring out how to do like combo moves and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, do you
Yeah, so
remember Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition?
yes.
Where people would, spam like, whatever, Hadouken, 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 and
Yep.
just you would just sit there and you couldn't you'd
You
have to
take it.
like
Yeah.
you'd block it, but like they would just be jumping in the air and freezing and just reload that move over and over and over. And you're like, you fucking scumbag.
Oh, dude, I used to flip out. Like, you remember that billiard spot?
Yeah.
They had the games there. We would go there and play, and there was always that one dude there that like ate up everybody's quarters basically. It's like you remember you put your quarter on the screen, it's like I got next.
Oh yeah, the reserve it. That's right.
Yeah.
You line them up. Like there'd be one asshole be like 20 quarters. I'm like, well, I'm not playing this game.
Exactly. It's like the asshole like before you can reserve your seats at the movie theater, he was the asshole's like, "No, that seat's taken."
Yeah.
Like I remember going to see fucking oh shit, what was that shitty movie? The one that nobody likes. Well, there's like maybe 3 out of 85 million people who like that movie. Phantom Menace, that was it.
Okay.
So, it was opening night for Phantom Menace. It was the midnight showing. We got tickets. We go in, and dude, there was like this whole row, like empty. We're like, oh shit, right here. And the dude's like, no, seats are taken. I'm like, oh, what about no, all of them.
He's
All
mine.
of them are
Over.
taken. All of them are taken.
But what about that one too?
No, dude, we had to sit in like the front row
Yeah.
just to
Which is
watch
the worst.
this.
But the front row sucks.
I don't see like that's the thing though. It's like I don't mind the front row in certain instances. Like when I go to Alamo Draft House, if I sit in the front row, there's enough room between the screen and the front row for me to be
But that's
comfortable
a rare
watching it.
circumstance. Most movies do not have that room. So you're
Right.
literally
Yeah.
looking directly up.
All right. Dude, for real. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Dude, season 5 just ended. And I know you haven't seen up to this point. So I'm not gonna go past where you've seen what you've seen, but I know you've seen like the memes and like the videos
Oh, I
and like
have.
and I'm sure it's
Tantalizing.
yeah, but see, like I'm wondering like how that feels though, like seeing all these memes and stuff and basically giving away like what not really even giving away the ending, but giving away a key component of the final season. Like not what are you up to? Season 2, season
I
3?
just finished season 2 last night. And I
Okay.
watched like the first 5 minutes. I just want to see what the beginning of season 3 was going to be like. Just
Okay.
to see the setup. And then when you see the setup, I don't do you remember it at all in your head?
Well, dude, I actually almost got through the first episode of season 3 because I've been rewatching it
Okay. Yeah.
because watching season 5, there's a lot of shit that I don't remember.
In
I'm
season 5,
watching
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm watching it and I'm just like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Well, it's
Because
also
it
like
there's
10 years later. Like you probably haven't
exactly.
watched it in forever. Like
Right, because there's so much space between each season. Like it's hard for me to remember a lot of the stuff and it's like I'm talking with friends who watched like the first half when it released. And they're like, "Well, you remember when this happened?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching
Not at
season
all.
yeah, I'm watching season 2 and I'm like, "Wait a minute, I thought that didn't happen until season 3."
That's right. And
And
I was
then
talking about something and Max, you thought like they
yeah,
weren't
I thought
introed into season 3.
I thought Max didn't come until season 3, and I'm like, "Did I miss a whole season?" You know, like, I'm as I'm watching this, I'm like, "Wait a minute, maybe I didn't watch a season. Maybe this is why I'm starting
Just
over."
missing an entire season.
Yeah, and I mean, it's good to start it over from the beginning, just to, like,
100%, dude.
you know
Refresher. You need a
I
refresher.
well, that's the thing, it's like when Cobra Kai was coming out, like, I would
You went
do my
back.
best to yeah, I would go back. I would at least watch the season before it, you know? When it came to, like, The Walking Dead, though,
Mhm.
it was tough to, like, do that.
It's a
So,
it's
like,
a it's a journey, that show, to go through
yeah,
like a
so,
season.
like, when that would happen with The Walking Dead, I think I would just watch, like, the last episode of the season before it, and then I got to a point where, like, I just stopped watching.
Yeah.
But dude, like,
Same.
yeah, I just couldn't take it anymore. You know what I mean?
I got the premise got old to me to be palatable. Like, it's like, how much longer can you go through a fucking zombie apocalypse? I mean, really. Like, how much rebirth and regrowth? Like, it's like when like, I think everybody's in agreement. Like, one of the best seasons, if not the best, was the prison season. Was that 4?
Was it see,
I
like, again, that's another show that I get so
The warden and all
lost.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, wasn't season 4 with the mayor or the governor or whatever he called
The governor.
himself?
Yeah, I said warden. Yeah, the governor, right? That's
Oh,
what it
okay,
was. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
That
mean,
was my
that was
mistake. Yeah.
yeah, that wasn't a bad season. When Negan came, Negan was,
I
he
st
was alright.
I stopped watching by Negan though. And then all of it became the vicarious bullshit. Where like you're seeing everyone talking, you're seeing scenes for it, things like that. Just like we look at season 5 now with Stranger Things. I've literally seen probably 100 different videos on different memes on the the will thing. I'll just say
Yeah,
that.
well, yeah, that's exactly it because, like, that's what everybody's, like, focusing on, and it's like, okay, yeah, it happened, but, like, what about the rest of the show? I mean, the season 5 I thought was good, but, like, going back and watching it, it's like just remembering, like, some of the stuff, we're watching, season 2, the character Billy,
Yeah.
uh, you know, dude's insane. Like,
Dude, he's a sociopath, like a
yeah,
massive sociopath.
exactly, but I love that about him. Like, I love that how crazy he is because he's so good at it.
He plays it well.
Exactly.
Like super well. Like the one thing too is the level of, or should I say, the dynamic between his shifts in gears. Like, supreme douchebag, right? So obviously, like, he's controlling. You go back to the roots. You see that one scene with the father, so you realize, oh, you see where he gets it from. Father's the preeminent scumbag. But then, like, the Riz he turns on for when he goes to Mrs. Wheeler and just the, I thought he was gonna fuck her right on the kitchen table there. Like,
Dude,
and I'm like, Jesus, this guy, I didn't realize he had that ability to just, because he just seemed like he was just a hell bent, like he was just always in anger mode,
right.
and it's like just the thought of him, like, I was like, wow, man, dude, he's smooth. Like, so it's like that level of of that sociopathic like nature is like, you can do a lot with this guy. Like, he's got the range.
Yeah, dude, exactly, and it's like, I know you said you only watched the intro to season 3, episode
Jeff,
1.
like, literally, like, until the credits started, then I stopped. I was
Yeah,
like, all right, let me stop now.
once you get through this episode, you're gonna see a lot more of that with Billy, and, you know, you almost kinda hope that he gets what he wants out of it because it's just like, "Oh, man, dude, go for it," the thing the thing that got me about the father, though,
Yeah.
the father was such a piece of shit, and Max's mom is in the back watching him
Right,
do
yeah,
this.
she's, like, almost
Dude,
silent, just like,
yeah, she looks like such a sweet lady, pretty redheaded woman, and it's like Max was talking to, Lucas about how her parents are divorced. She's like, "Yeah, there's this thing where people don't love each other anymore and they get divorced," and it's like, what was wrong with the dude that she divorced? That she married this
this
guy.
guy, he's the
It's
winner.
like, I want a guy who beats his son, whose son will then in turn terrorize my daughter. Like,
That's what I want.
that's the kind of man I want. But you
Well,
kinda But that's the thing though. It's like you kind of when you watch the show, like you kind of you look at Joyce with Bob Newby, Bob the superhero.
Oh
You
my
know,
god, dude, Bob. That last dude, the end of that,
yeah,
his
I
end.
dude, I when I first saw that man, I was so heartbroken. I mean,
That's like
even watching
watching
it again,
Sam die, you know?
yeah, dude, exactly. And it's like I'm like when I saw that happen, it's like, dude, what the hell? Like this guy like did like real shit that no one else knew how to do. It's like, do you speak basic? What
Yeah.
about you? Oh, do you want to learn German now too? It's like, and
It's so
then,
true.
yeah, and it's like he sees Joyce, he's ready to go, and like Joyce is just standing there screaming. I'm like,
What
was she
goodness is that
waiting
for?
for something like this to happen?
I feel like it was like an excuse, you know?
Exactly. It's like, well, he's gone now, and it's like, all right,
Like,
you know.
you know, like the
Exactly. And the Hopper's just taking like one shot at a time with an automatic weapon.
dude, Hopper's going, she's mine now.
Exactly. I mean, you think about it, it's like, you saw how like turned on uh Mrs. Wheeler got when Billy was, turning her on.
Dude, he literally could have bent her over the fucking sink. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, it's like you realize that it's like Joyce was with Bob, who was worked at Radio Shack, sweet guy, nice, nerdy, knows his, tells dad jokes all the time. Hey, I love Kenny Rogers. And then you get, but then, but then you got Hopper,
yeah.
this badass sheriff who, kills monsters.
Dude, 40 miles of bad road, had like a tumultuous life, like just like smokes like a chimney. It's like, gotta have him.
Unfiltered.
He's the hero. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no filtered
That's right.
cigarettes.
There's that one scene where he hands her and she like,
She's
it's
like,
got
oh
the bits in
God,
it. Yeah.
Hopper. Like, yeah. And it's like women want a Hopper. They don't want a Bob Newby.
They
I
put
mean,
the
even his
Bob in the hopper and they go for the
exactly.
hopper.
But that's the thing though. Like even his name's cooler. Jim Hopper versus Bob
I,
Newby.
Bob
You know?
Newby.
That's his name, Bob Newby.
I did not pay attention to his last name, but Noob, it's pretty funny.
He
Dude,
works
he
at
was
Radio Shack.
I know, dude, the supreme nerd, but he helped, like, he was pivotal in helping get through that end.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he knew how to work the computers, knew how to do all that stuff, and it helped him. And then it's like, all right, later, bro.
But it's not, dude, it's not too dissimilar to like building the Great Wall of China, where oh, you had your job, now you're part of the wall. Just another brick.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
It's
he's
like, all
just
right.
sitting there getting munched on, by those flower faces. And
They're demo dogs.
oh yeah, right. Dude,
Fucking
look,
dude,
when Hopper's
Dustin,
like, "Are you done?"
yeah, exactly. Like Dustin, it's like I love Dustin. He's like my favorite character. Him and Steve. Like I loved both. Like I love both of them. I love the dynamic of how their relationship grows throughout the series. But like
Yeah,
when he did that, he's like they're demo dogs. What?
yeah,
Demogorgon dog, demo dog. How is this important?
yeah.
You know, it's like
That's what it was.
what
Yeah,
what are we
how
doing
is the
here?
support? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
You
it's
know,
funny because he's so proud of himself for that portmanteau, and everybody's like, "Dude, the world's about to die. Like, let's let's move on."
I know, dude, but that's the thing though. It's like that's one of the reasons I like Dustin is because like I come up with corny shit like that all the time too. And it's like you feel proud about it. It's like demo dog.
Yeah,
I came up with that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was me. And it's like you hear people using a word that you made up. It's like, I made that up, right?
That's
It's like
like
when you
me.
come up, yeah, it's like when you come up with
Mo.
yeah, it's like when you come up with a nickname for someone at work and then you start hearing people like use that name for that person.
A tear
It's
comes
like,
out.
that was me.
Yeah,
That was me.
I did that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my God, I didn't think it was going to catch on. All right.
I'm the man.
It was like that old SNL skit. Do you remember when Jeff Goldblum was on it and he started the
Wow.
wave?
I
He
don't
started the
remember
wave.
that.
He started the wave at
But
a
was he
baseball
all
game. Yeah. So he's like starting a wave. He's like trying to get it going. And then, of course, they show a scene from like an actual
in the
baseball
whole
game
circle?
of
Yeah.
like the wave going all around. And he's like telling everybody, he's like, I started that. That was me.
Do you
I'm
remember
the
that
one who
wave?
did that. It's like, you saw that? That was me.
Wavemaker.
I started. And I forgot to play his girlfriend. And that's just like, all right, like chill. No one cares. Like, let it go. It's like, no, but it was me. Like, what the hell?
Dude, it's that same mindset when you like you play somebody in a game and you beat them 100 times, but then like at the 101st time they win and they never let go of that victory.
Because it's so much more of
Do
a
you
victory
remember
though.
that?
It's so much more of a victory though. You know what I
Is it?
mean? It is
Is it
because
though?
it's like you play against somebody who you never win against, you finally win, it's like you might as well have won that all those hundreds of games. Because it's
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? Because like, dude, whenever I would play like fighting games against my cousin, the dude was insane. Like he knew
he'd
all
wreck
the
you.
combos. Yeah, exactly. Then I would play against him in a game that he's never played before, and I played it so much that like I figured out all like the good moves, and I'd beat him. I'd give him that look like,
Yeah.
gotcha. It's like I
Gotcha.
figured it out before you.
Then he
I
gets the
know,
game.
I know how to do the flips with Toad.
The flips with Toad.
Yeah, it was like it was. I remember it was like it was like when the first X-Men movie came out. It was for the first PlayStation. It was like some X-Men game, and like when you play as Toad, he does this like flip where he hits you with both his hands and both his feet, and then I would like do this kick like a back frog kick, you know, like a mule kick,
Yeah, yeah.
and like then he'd go flying, and then I'd jump up, do the same flip punch kick thing, and just it kept going. He's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm winning.
I'm beating your ass.
What do you think I'm doing?
How dare you beat me?
Exactly. It was like when I used to play FIFA against one of our buddies, and like he would beat me all the time. And it's like we would pick like two Italian teams, and we'd be like, all right, whoever wins this, you know, if you win, we'll do like a World Cup thing. It's like you play as Italy and you play as this other country or whatever. And he would always beat me as like when we would play like as two Italian teams, and then I would beat him with the shitty team.
That
At
probably
like,
hurts more, man.
oh, absolutely, he would get so pissed.
Dude, like losing to a scrub team, it's like
Yes, exactly,
there's nothing
exactly.
there's nothing worse. It's
Yep.
the ultimate scarlet letter.
That's when that win becomes so much more because it's like, dude,
Okay, I'll agree. I'll concede in that regard. But if you're talking about like general things where you just dominated somebody and they just happen to win one, they happen to squeak by one. Yeah, I'm sure that means a lot to you, but it doesn't weigh out the 99 losses. Like those L's, they weigh a lot.
yeah, but that's the thing though, because it's like when you play against these people who play these freaking games who are like so insane at it, it's like that's what they do all day.
Every day.
All they do is play that game, so of course they're gonna kick your ass. It's like when I can't remember which FIFA game it was that I bought, and I think it was when I got the Xbox One, and it was still like the new soccer game of the year, but like I got it like a month after it came out. That's all they need is 1 month to like dominate in that game. Because if you're even a day behind, it's like, dude, there's no point.
Not
You
at
know what I
all.
mean? It's like starting a new school like halfway through the semester, and it's like everything you learned from your last school, they're not learning that. So like you got to catch up.
Dude, and it's not just like soccer, it's all games. You know, like when they come out, like you have those people that literally they will do nothing but play that game. It
Absolutely, man. And it's just like, dude, like
That's a dedication I cannot relate
it's
to in any regard.
dedication. It is dedication, but at the same time, when you get so pissed from losing against these dickheads, like that's what it becomes like, shut up, you dickhead, you jerk, you fucking loser. Stay home, nerd.
Banana bowls. Do you remember?
No, what was that?
Called
Banana
banana
Ball?
stuff. It was the episode of Flight of the Concords. It's when the two of them get into. Do you remember Flight of the Concords?
Yeah, dude, of course, yeah.
I want to say it was like, it could be season one, could be maybe season two, but it was there was the fruit stand and they wanted to get like fruit and the guy was giving him shit.
Oh, yeah,
So they're
yeah.
trying to think of insults, but they can't think of insults because they're just like brain dead when it comes to that
Right.
particular aspect. So like there's like he's sitting there and Brett's like, hey, think of something. He's like, but you're a banana bowls.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that episode was funny. I mean, like that. I think that was the first time I ever saw what's his name, Aziz Ansari.
That's right. He was the fruit guy.
He was the fruit guy. Yeah, and he wouldn't sell to them because he thought they were Australian.
Yeah,
And then
that's
when he
right.
found out they were from New Zealand,
No, we're New Zealanders.
oh, you're from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, do you want
okay.
that banana? Yeah, I love the banana.
You want that?
You already said- He's,
Oh, I'd love a
oh, I love
banana.
the banana.
Then they did that whole rap
Dude, I
about
love
how he
Jermaine.
would,
Yeah.
yeah, he would. They did that whole rap on the bus about how like the guy wouldn't sell them for, won't sell a banana to a kiwi.
Dude, the show was a classic
The
for its
show
time.
was a classic, but dude, I don't mean to go back to Stranger Things, but
No, go back to it.
did you
Circle.
know that they played the last episode in the theater?
That doesn't surprise me. I mean,
Yeah,
it's the
like they,
culmination, so why not
yeah.
milk it for a theater?
So I saw some of like I saw some of like the scenes from like when they, how they have like a camera in the theater,
Yeah, yeah, like the people
and
reacting and everything.
yeah, the people reacting to it, and it was like it reminded me of like watching those videos of people reacting to like the Marvel movies when like certain things would happen, and it's like the whole place erupts, and it's like I get that, I understand that excitement, but at the same time, I think to myself, what what if I were in that theater? How would I feel about that? Because if people are like screaming and going nuts during a movie when something like amazing happens and people are still talking, like there's still dialogue in the movie, it's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I can't hear it. It's like, I'm not paying to see this movie again. I'm not
Well,
going to buy it on Blu ray, special edition steelbook.
but if you have Netflix, you'd be like, I gotta go home now and watch the episode.
Exactly. Well, yeah, especially like with that. But like, and like I saw one, like there was one scene like where people were going nuts, and I'm like, it wasn't even that big of a thing for people to go
People
nuts
just
over.
need something to, go crazy over.
Yeah, but it's like I'm watching. I'm like, shut up, nerds! Like, I'm trying to watch the show.
Nerds.
It's just a TV show. God,
It's just then why are you here?
because on top of the $20 a month I'm paying for Netflix, I figured I'd come out and spend another 20 and then another 30 for popcorn.
Oh,
That's what I want to do. That's how I'm doing it. Instead of buying a $2 microwave popcorn, a $2 soda, and just enjoying it on the couch where I don't have to listen to you dipshits yell every time someone says a line that you love. That's exactly what I want to do.
Dude, the
It's like
pause.
at least at home I can pause it and jerk off,
But I want my $200 bucket of popcorn.
Exactly. It's like I could pause it and be like, you know what, I'm going for a smoke. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
Give me a
unlimited
minute.
too.
Yeah. Dude, on top of that, man, like I was thinking when I was watching the scene from season 2, when they go into the tunnels and they're pouring gas all over the place and shit.
Yeah,
And it's like
setting it up.
we've seen this shit happen in like dozens of movies, dozens of TV shows where they pour the gas everywhere. Got the guy lighting the Zippo, tossing it in slow motion. It's like, dude,
Dramatic.
if we were out there, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Because like we'd be pouring the gasoline, everybody'd be like, all right, throw the lighter. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Dude, that's my Zippo. I'm not throwing my
I'm not
fucking
throwing
Zippo.
that.
Get the fuck out of here. You know how much that shit costs?
Dude, we need it right now. Yeah, but
No.
this is my collector's item. You can't find this one anymore.
Dude, I bought this directly off the Misfits website. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way to get this unless I pay triple for it on eBay.
Dude, Glenn held this in his hand for 5 seconds.
Exactly. It's
Oh!
yeah. Lay it!
Dude, could you imagine Glenn in that situation?
Oh my God.
I would love to see him down there.
He'd start soft and be like, devil dogs coming through the tunnel.
Dude, I would love to see it. That's when one bites him. Like when it jumps up. Oh!
Oh! You ripped out my heart. You ripped off my leg. Oh! Mommy!
Dude. Oh my God. Dude, I freaking I
No,
knew
you're not taking my fucking Zippo lighter.
No,
You
fuck
know,
that.
it's like just talk. No, you didn't
Just-
bring matches. Like what?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I brought the gasoline. Yeah, what is gasoline? $3 a gallon. Well, this is the '80s. This is probably like
Yeah.
50 cents,
I'm like,
80
give me
cents
your
a gallon.
hat. Give me a hat. We'll light that on fire. We'll throw the hat. Okay.
Exactly. I'll light your hat up, put gas on the hat,
And then we'll throw it.
we'll toss it.
Okay.
Dustin,
Compromise.
you're exactly Dustin. There's nothing on this hat. It's just a white front.
Yeah.
You got nothing on.
You don't
let's
need
burn
it
the hat.
anymore. We're leaving. All right. We're
Burn
blowing
the
this
hat.
place
It's
up.
your fault this shit happened anyway. You and your fucking little slug dog.
Dude, and that was you actually that was a perfect segue for the point I wanted to get at. I knew when they were leaving and that one ran past them, I'm going, that is going to be D'Artagnan, and his friendship is going to save their ass. And because they had to justify it, they had to justify him being a fat ass and feeding him fucking Three Musketeers. And it shows you that the additives and the chemicals in that are so good that even demo dogs can't resist them.
Demo dogs love Three
They
Musketeers.
love that nougat, baby.
Everybody else in the group was like, "Man, fuck Three
Yeah.
Musketeers, man."
It's like, here,
It's just
flower
nougat.
face, eat
It's
it.
like just nougat.
Just
Nougat's all I need.
it sounds like
Give me a bucket of nougat, and I'm all about it, bro.
if you Nike it, just nougat.
but dude, it's
Nougat.
like one of those scenes from like when you see on like when you're scrolling through like Instagram and shit, and it's like this lion was put out into the wild 3 years earlier, and he was raised by this man. This is going to be the first time you see him. He sees him in 3 years. Let's see his reaction. And then like the lion goes. That's what I'm saying. Like the lion jumps on the dude, and the dude's like smiling and laughing. I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna like bite
He's
his
like
face off?
maul at him practically.
Yeah, it's like the lion probably thinks he's hugging the dude, but it's like, yo, you got claws and teeth and shit. Like, go ahead, kiss him.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. The last time he
Kiss his neck.
kiss his entrails, rip him from bones,
Give him a big hug.
a big meaty paw hug.
Here's a big demo dog for Bob Newby. You saw that when he was like when that demo dog just like put his claws into his freaking belly.
Now, if
I'm
Bob
looking at that, I'm like, damn. I'm like grabbing my own belly,
dude,
like,
on the
oh.
side, yeah.
Yeah, and it was in slow motion too. It's like, check this out.
Now, if he was made of nougat, he could have saved the whole fucking planet.
Fucking A, man. Like
Bob Newby's nougat.
Dart.
Dart.
Dart would have been like, wait.
D'Artagnan.
Dart would have been like, wait. He's nougat. You're a dot.
You're a dot.
You're nougat. Bob Nougat. That's your new name.
Bob Nougat. You're nougat. Just keep biting.
Super.
The flower faces open up. Plant power. Dude, those fucking faces, man. I'm like, where are your eyes? How do you see me?
I know, but like, what was that? What was that shit? Like, when they went down into the, when they went down into the tunnel,
Yeah.
there was like a big asshole that opened up and like just shot all this like white shit on Dustin. He's like, oh my god, I swallowed it.
The prolapse anuses that just spew out the fucking
He swallowed
the
shark.
particulate matter. Yeah.
He swallowed the spray fart of whatever this
fart
giant thing was.
Spewing out fart flakes.
The hive mind has an asshole, like,
and it's chafing.
He just blasted all over you.
It's like all those fucking of course he would breathe it in to be fine.
Yeah.
Fucking immediately, like, 'cause remember when Hopper's in there, like episodes earlier, and he gets sharded on twice, and he's like spewing out black like tar and everything. Dustin goes, "I'm okay."
It's the nougat.
It's the nougat.
It has
It's got special powers.
Exactly. As much as there are preservatives in it, it probably has like some kind of like some shit in it that keeps you from. It makes you able to breathe in hive mind shard, shadow creature shard. What do they call it again? The shadow, the mind flayer.
The mind flayer. That's what they named it at the end. Yeah. At the, like the last
again,
episode.
another moment where Hopper's like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what is this shit?
The
like,
mind flayer.
Well, it's a metaphor. It's an analogy. Does it matter? Like, and Dustin's the one that turns around and is like, does it matter? It's like, dude, we don't want to hear this shit. Exactly. It's like, oh, now all of a sudden.
Okay, Mr. Demo Dog.
Exactly. But I love Dustin. He's one of my favorite characters on the show. But like,
dude, Dustin is funny. But my favorite course is 11, and she fucking when she came
she's
back,
dope.
and I was like,
she's good.
This is my girl. I'm like, fucking, she's gonna save the day. And like she walks in when she sees Dustin, she's like, teeth. She just touches.
Oh yeah, you like him? The whole episode, the whole season. She's like she got scared when he did it too. She's like,
well, yeah, because he sounds like he's drowning.
And then finally, later when he's with Steve, he's like, "Don't do that."
Yeah,
don't do that,
dude. Bro. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Steve for a moment because when we talked about the show, like when I first started watching it, you talked about how's a favorite character of yours, and I'm like, yeah, he's kind of a douche, in the first season, but I love his growth, like the way they paired him off, like once they split him and Nancy up, because Nancy obviously and Jonathan are the couple. That's the
right. Yeah.
So when they paired him up with the boys, he has some heart, man, dude. Like him taking, like being like the head babysitter, so to speak, of them.
Yeah.
He got his little bat, and dude, go back to Billy. Psych, dude. So when Billy comes in that house, and when Steve stood up to him and he punched him in the face, I'm like, he got a good shot on him. And when he laughed, I went, "Oh, Steve, run!" Run, dude.
Exactly.
He ate that like
Yeah.
breakfast. Like I'm going,
Yep.
you
Yep.
got, I give you credit. You held it, but you're gonna get the shit beat out of you.
Yeah,
Please.
and Dustin even said, he's like, "Dude, you did good. You got
Yeah.
your ass kicked,
Yeah.
but you did good. Not bad."
Dude, when he laughed and he ate that, I went, "Oh, Steve is fucked." I'm
But what
like,
a what a thing for Steve to wake up to, freaking, Max driving Billy's car. He's like, "Wait, dude, what's going on here? Please stop, stop. Like, don't keep driving."
I don't know how to even see it. His face was swollen up.
I know, it's, well, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he was battering his head like it was like, thank God, dude. Max is the badass. Like she's a little
Oh, yeah,
badass.
Max is awesome. I like Max.
Like you got to leave it to like Ginger girls. Like she just came out. She's like, fucking hit him in the fucking neck, and then
Yep.
he turns around and dude, he's so insane that shit didn't even knock him out. It just slowed him down.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like
He was still
it's like,
conscious. He lay
yeah.
down on the floor. He's like, I'm gonna get you for this.
"You're gonna leave me and my friends alone.
Yeah, yeah,
You understand? Say you understand."
yeah, yeah. Dude,
I
he is
understand.
I could see him being like a super villain.
Oh, dude, he like, oh man, I like, again, I don't want to give anything away, but I will.
Go ahead.
Season 3, he's fucking nuts, dude. Like,
So he gets even more unhinged in
oh,
season three?
dude, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't like season 3. One of the reasons I liked season 3 was because of him,
So
because of how fucking insane he is in this season.
so when you said a lot of people don't like it, what was their contention with season 3?
That's the thing. I don't remember.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been so long since I seen it. I'm like, but then again, when I watched it, I'm like, I just don't get what people didn't like about it.
Yeah.
And then people gave me shit because I said I didn't like season 4 that much. But I feel like if I rewatch it, I'm probably gonna like it. I mean, dude, I get it. Eddie, he was a great character. Everybody loved Eddie.
Wait, was
Uh
that 3 or 4?
4 was the one with Eddie.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
The Hellfire
Yeah,
Club.
that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. That's the
Yeah, yeah,
season
yeah.
I'm not looking forward to, like I told you before.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, because
I'm sure
that's
we're
the
gonna
thing.
enjoy it, but yeah.
That's the thing. I wasn't really looking forward to season 5 that much either because there's all this hype around it all the time. And it is a great show. There's no denying how great the show is, how it like pulls you in when you're watching it. But like just like how crazy people get about it. It's like I haven't been that crazy about anything in the longest time. You know what I mean? It's like there used to be like movies, TV shows that, when the new season came out or when a certain movie would come out that I would get excited about. I just don't have that excitement anymore because shit just hasn't been as good as it used to be.
I agree, but I have had that with Dexter when they brought Dexter Resurrection. That got me super excited, and that season was really good. And I'm
Right.
looking
Well,
forward to the next one.
that's yeah, see like that and that's the thing. It's like with this season, I felt a little more excited about it because when I finally sat down and watched the first episode, I'm like, "Okay, this is good. I got to see what happens next." It wasn't just like, "Oh, another season. Screw it." No, but it was like, "Dude, I have to finish it."
Yeah.
It's just
It's
5
the last
seasons.
one. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not like The Walking Dead where like after the 5th season it's like, "By the way, we got like 6 more coming."
What did they go up to?
know?
Like 15,
I think
16, something?
shit.
It feels endless.
Well, that's the thing with Walking Dead, it wasn't just The Walking Dead, it was Fear the Walking Dead, and it's like all those other Walking Dead. I mean, didn't Daryl Dixon have his own show too
I
or something?
Dude, yeah, everything's conflated at this point for me. Like I just because it all blurs. Like I just remember back in the day, I watched it, and then you watched The Talking Dead with
Yes.
Chris
Yeah.
Hardwick, which I
Yep.
thought was one of the best type of shows to
Yeah.
couple with a big show. But like I said, I stopped watching, man. Dude, I remember when Glenn died, I had to go and just watch that episode. Like I noticed I haven't watched, I wasn't watching during that. So even when
Right.
I watched the
Right.
episode, I had no idea what the context was leading up to it. I just knew it was like, oh man, he's finally going. So let's
Yeah, see, like
watch.
that, and that episode was a surprise too, because like everybody knew that Glenn dies because like the people who read the comic, they knew it. But like when they killed Abraham, I was like, what? Because they killed him. I think they killed Abraham first. Negan killed Abraham first and then Glenn.
Yeah, something like that.
And
Yeah.
like when they killed Abraham, it was like, holy shit. Like you didn't really have like much time to like, I mean, I always liked the actor, like, Whenever I'd see that dude's face, he's one of those actors, I can't remember his name, but it's like when you see his face, you know where you remember him
Immediately.
from. Yeah,
Immediately recognition, yeah.
exactly. So, like, I see him get and I was just, like, in shock because everybody was expecting Glenn to die, and when you see Abraham die, you're just I couldn't breathe because I was like, "Wait, what is happening?"
And you gotta process that immediately because it's
Exactly, because and then he goes for
Glenn's coming up.
exactly, and then he goes for Glenn, and, like, all my feeling was already drained out of me for Abraham. It's like, I don't feel anything now. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even care. I
It's
do.
like it's like, who cares about Glenn? They took
Yeah.
Abraham, freaking James Hetfield,
That name.
you
They
know?
took Abraham.
Yeah, right. But, from what I watched, it was a good show, but then it got to a point where I was only watching I would watch the first episode of the season, let the season play out, and then just, like, kinda binge it to the midpoint, and then, like, same thing when the second half came out, and then, like, it even got to a point where, like, I wouldn't even watch it, and then I'd watch the whole season prior season coming up into the next season, and then, like, I was like, "I can't do this anymore."
Dude, it felt endless, man. And
It
like,
lost its flavor too, you
yeah.
know?
Well, you kind of write yourself into a corner. I mean, they've done that with so many shows. Like you get success, right? Obviously, when you write a show, you don't expect it to be successful. You hope for it. Will it blow up? Will it not blow up? Same thing with Lost. Like when Lost came out, dude, those first three seasons were fucking solid seasons. And then the fourth one, you could tell they kind of like, we don't really know what to do. We'll just, we'll
Bring in the
just,
dancing
yeah,
penguins.
bring in Abraham. Come on, bring
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Flower faces.
they always bring in something weird, like, you just kinda like, "What does this have to do with anything?" Like, and then
It got
it's like,
absurd, like by the end. Like,
well, see, like, I never watched Lost, but, like, I know if I'm not mistaken, I think Lost is one of those shows that people talk about that's like, "Dude, the ending sucked."
yeah, I would agree. I wouldn't say it was the worst thing. Like it was at
Okay,
least. Well,
maybe I'm
that's
thinking of
just my
something else.
opinion.
Yeah,
Obviously my opinion's not always the same with the general
right.
consensus, but like it definitely was. It left a lot to be desired, but it was at
Okay.
least nice to see a capstone to it. Like put an end to it. Just like let's have some closure and then move on.
I kind of felt that way about Evil, only because we didn't get to see, what's his name die.
We
Um,
never got that satisfaction.
yeah, why can't I think
At
of
this
his name
point,
right
I
now?
can't think of his name in that show.
Like, the name matches his face
It
because, like, you
does,
look at that dude and you're like, "Yeah, it makes sense that that's his name." I don't know why I can't think of it right now,
dude.
and it's driving me nuts
Yeah,
that I can't think of it. It's like but, but yeah, like, they just locked him in
in that cage. It was like in that.
yeah,
That I
yeah,
forget what it was. I forget what it was called. It was like but
and
that
it was in the church.
and they dropped him down in the.
Yeah, and that just kind of that was so, like,
What, anticlimactic?
Leland. I'm like
Leland, yeah,
I'm IMDbing it, and it just, like,
yeah,
occurred to me, like, before I even found it, I'm like, "Okay, it's Leland." Um,
Leland,
yeah,
yeah,
it totally matches his face, and just that dude is one of those guys. Like, wasn't he in Lost also?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and wasn't he, like, the same type of guy, like an asshole?
Not working for Satan, but a douchebag. Yeah,
Right, that's what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
he's just got that, like,
Oh,
"Alright,
does
we're"
he? We've talked about this before, actors, which we haven't relayed here on camera. But
yeah,
the one thing is, the best villains are the ones with the most punchable face.
yes.
And he has one of the most punchable face. Like he doesn't even have to say a word. He just gives a look, and you're like, I just want to belt him right in the fucking just douche, like just hit him that one shot. Look,
Yeah,
a fist.
yeah, because it's like, it's not just that he's got the face that you wanna punch in, is because, like, he's got that arrogance too.
Yeah, and that's where the acting comes in. Was it
Ye
Michael Emerson? I think his name is.
I'm looking it up
I think it's
because
Michael Emerson. I
I
could
was
be
gonna
wrong.
try yeah, Michael Emerson. I was gonna pretend that, like, I knew that already, but
Phenomenal actor, man. Like,
yeah, dude. Well, dude, you gotta be a phenomenal actor to have people, like, hate you.
yeah,
It's like,
to play it
we go
well.
exactly. It's like we go to horror conventions. I don't see him being the type that would do a horror convention, but, like, if he ever did, I would definitely go to his table, and I feel like the first thing I would say to him is, "I fucking hate you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you sign this?"
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I'll take the combo,
Please, yeah.
picture, autograph. You can even write, "Hey, Giuseppe, go fuck yourself." You know?
Dude, it's
Just
true. It's a
yeah, but that's what I appreciate his acting so much because he's really good at making you fucking hate him.
oh, yeah, and once again, if you couple, like, you marry extremely well, like, marry acting, like, good acting and a
Yeah.
punchable face, and it goes a long way. I'll put it that way.
It's you'd say the same thing about Billy in Stranger Things, but apparently he doesn't have a punchable face. He'll just fucking laugh at you.
Dude, I know it's a show, but,
Run. That was
like,
funny.
I just like because like Steve, you could tell he gave everything he had in those punches, and those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
solid punches. Like in other words, he landed them,
Yep.
and just that first punch when he just laughed and just spun around, like I was like, Steve is cooked. Like because I'm going because he threw his whole body into it. That was a that wasn't like a haymaker, like in sense like a mindless haymaker where people just swing, they don't actually
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
punch.
yeah.
You could tell he had a little practice after getting his face beat in by Jonathan. Like, and he hit him,
Yes.
and just when Billy just like ate it like chiclets, I was like, dude, he's going to wreck you because he's waiting for that. Because you could tell, right? You could tell in Billy's head, his psychotic nature, that
Yeah.
everyone is his father's face, and he just wants to just,
Oh, yeah.
bah, bah, and he was just like, "Breh, breh, 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 breh," give him like a 1-2, like 80 combo, and I was like,
Yep.
dude, that's a bucket of fried chicken. You are not going to survive. Like he just cooked him. Like, yeah. I felt
I
bad for
know,
Steve, but
yeah.
that won me over. I'm like, Steve's got heart, man.
Yeah,
He's
exactly,
got
man,
heart because
exactly.
he could his balls could have shriveled up and he could have ran away, but he sat there and he
Right.
just took. It's like standing in traffic. It's like, yeah, I know I got the red light, but fuck it, hit me.
Yeah, but dude, like even earlier in the season when they were in that junkyard,
Yeah.
it's like the demo dogs were coming and they're like, "Steve, run," and he's like swinging for a little bit before he ran into the bus.
Well, because he's hopped up on this first experience. Because remember, so when the first flower head came out, like
Yeah, yeah,
and it's spitting out, and he gave it the 1-2, combo with that
yeah.
bat, and that's the
Mhm.
only thing that actually stopped it for a second. Like it didn't. Because the thing is, like when you look at the guns, right, and not to bounce around too much, but one of the big things they zoomed in on is when Bob left the room after he set the thing, he left the gun there.
Yep.
And of course, that was the big thing going, well, he's not going to be able to defend himself because obviously going to get caught in a situation. But dude, they ate those things like Billy ate those punches.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
like that bullet, like the bullets from that
Wouldn't
kind
have
of
done
handgun
shit.
weren't going to do anything anyway.
No.
So it's like those things are fucking nasty, dude. Even when Dustin locked that, but when it evolved the second time, how many times it evolved? It grew like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it molted.
Yeah.
Molted.
Yeah,
Like Steve's thinking he made like a drink with them or something like,
dude, it ate through the concrete. Like,
yeah.
what are you gonna do? You think a bullet's gonna do anything to it? It's gonna
Yeah.
piss it off. You're gonna make it angry, and the flower face is gonna get you.
Well, I
Fucking
mean,
demo dog.
we've spoken about that too, about the whole idea of finding a creature in your garbage can or in your backyard, in your whatever, wherever you find like an odd looking creature, kill it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Kill it.
dude, in that trash, that would have been one dead nematode because I would have fucking stomped the shit out of it because you knew it's from the other side. I don't like it's gonna be sucking your brains at some point. Like, I mean, like,
Exactly. And it's like if you don't know that, I don't want to know that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to wait and find out. It's like, oh, he's cute. Die, Pollywog. Just you know what I mean? Like I'm not
Eat
playing
it.
around. I'm not playing around. It's like, look, if I find a mice, if I
A
find
mice.
a mice, if I find a mouse,
If I find a
hey,
Mises.
yeah, if I find a mouse and I catch it, I take it outside.
Dude, what was that
You
cat?
know.
I hate your Mises to pieces.
Oh, that was
Like that was that old Hanna
oh
Barbera
yeah, yeah,
cartoon?
yeah. I hate you, me sets to pieces. Why can't I think of the name
Don't
of it?
remember. I just remember the line.
Yeah, but oh man, that wasn't. No, that wasn't.
I do not remember the fucking.
Yeah, I'm thinking not the Pink Panther, the other pink cat, whatever. Exit stage right, stage left even.
It's
That's what I was thinking of.
even in yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of,
Was that Snagglepuss? Was that the
Snaggle
name?
not
Snaggletooth?
Snagglepuss. Yeah, something puss, right? It was
It's
like something puss.
I hate your Reese's to pieces.
No, but I don't think that was the same one. Dude, there's so many
They all
cartoon
blur together,
cats.
man, at that
Yeah,
point.
exactly. It's like I know Top Cat, but I
Yeah,
couldn't tell you the name of his whole entourage. I
the
think
whole
Benny
crew,
was
right?
yeah, I think Benny was the little purple one, but, like, that's all I can remember. Dude, and I used to watch Top Cat all the time on Cartoon Network at, like, midnight,
Do you
you
remember
know?
it makes me think of because the one thing I watched a lot was you had Garfield and Friends, and then you had the other show. It was the, like, the
Acme
garbage
Acres.
kids.
Acme Acres?
There was Acme Acres.
Oh, well, that was part of Garfield and well,
Yeah,
those were
yeah.
the friends.
But
Those were
wasn't there
the friends part.
was it Garfield that had the one there was that other it was that group of cats, they were like junkyard cats?
Heathcliff, that was Heathcliff.
Oh, Heathcliff, sorry, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Heathcliff, yeah. And that was the one they had the split one, and he had like that like little white what is that like the those what kind of caps are those things like those almost like paperboy caps,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was him, and then you had Mungo, who's the big purple one. You
Yeah,
had the one
Mongo.
you had the dopey one that had like the rollerblades, and then you had like that light brown one, like the Siamese one. That was
Yeah, and then
annoying.
yeah, and you had the, like, the leader who had the girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah, whatever his
Yeah.
name was. Yeah, and he
I
had
yeah, I
like
can't remember the
the
name
hot one
either,
as
but
the girlfriend. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. It's like the leader of the
Mungo.
gang yeah, the leader of the gang always gets the hot chick, and it's like, Heathcliff just wants to go in garbages and eat food. It's like, why did they even have a rivalry? It's like, "Hey, that's my garbage pail," you know?
There's plenty of garbage.
"Look out for the pollywogs," like
The nematodes are here, dude.
He's like, it always it's like, we just keep getting back to Stranger Things,
Because
but
it's hard to get off of it right now because we just watch. It's like it's fresh
well,
in me because I'm watching it for the first time. You're
yeah.
rewatching it.
I'm rewatching it and realizing shit that just kind of remembering shit that I forgot.
Yeah,
Like again, like when I'm watching season 3, I almost got through the first episode before you called me, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought this happened in season 4. It's like I thought this character didn't get introduced until season 4. It's like, but wait a minute, what did she do in season 4? Like it's like it's all a blur because it
yeah,
was spaced out
like
so much,
yeah. It's
you
definitely
know?
a lot of breaks, like massive, like breaks in
And
between seasons.
yeah, and dude, the series finale was over 2 hours long, so it makes sense, like we were saying, like, it makes sense that it was in theater because it's the
Yeah, it's like a
length of a
movie.
movie. It's
Yeah,
the length of a movie, so, you get your money's worth
you
going to
definitely will.
I mean, of course, that, it all depends on what you thought of it, if you spent the money to see it in the theater and you're like, "Okay, got my
Yeah,
money's worth." Can't tell you how many times I've walked out of a theater and be like, "Oh my god, why did I pay for that?"
yeah.
You know? You know what I mean? Like, dude, I haven't gone to the theater that much this year.
You
You know
haven't, and you always go to the
Dude,
theater.
I would
Like
always
that's
go to the theater, and it's like because dude, I have a season pass to Alamo Drafthouse, and I hardly used it this year.
yeah.
I was, like, really considering just canceling it, like, this morning. I was thinking
I'm
about it, I'm like,
surprised you haven't gone more. Like,
yeah, well,
it,
because the thing is too, like, when it comes to that theater particularly, they don't play every movie,
yeah.
which makes sense, not every theater
Well,
plays every
select ones,
movie,
right? They have
but
whatever
it's like
ones.
the new Silent Night, Deadly Night came out. I thought for sure they were gonna play it there. They didn't.
And none, yeah.
And I know that it's, like, from a more, like, independent, production company, but still, it's like, I really thought that they were gonna be playing that there. I mean, I had to go to another theater. I went to a theater by my house that's actually closer, and, I saw it there, but again, it was it's one of those moments where it's just like, "Ugh, why did I pay for that?" You know?
I
Um
gotcha.
Well, dude, I mean, you know how I feel about the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies,
Of course,
and the original is my favorite
and
slasher
you
movie.
have to
So
watch it when you have the opportunity to. Like it's
I wasn't very hopeful for it from the trailer, but like, I was
the
like, you know what?
trailer. I mean, for me, it looked like shit. I was like,
Oh yeah, dude, the trailer,
and I know you're going purely based on legacy. You know what I mean? But it's
exactly, and dude, I walked in there with an open mind. You know what I mean? It's really hard to do nowadays. Going to a movie, it's really hard to go into a movie nowadays thinking, you know what? Clear my mind. Even though
empty my
even
mind.
though the last 17 movies I saw this year fucking sucked, this one might be better. It's hard to do that.
still won't get me.
Especially yeah, especially when it's based off of a movie that I love.
Yeah.
I went in there again, I gave it a shot. There were certain things I liked about it, but the things I liked about it were were like the throwbacks to the original.
And that's
You
pretty
know
yeah, and that's the novelty of it. It's not even the movie itself. It's
exactly.
yeah.
It's like certain kills that they pretty much took from the original movie. They even had music.
Yeah.
They even had like the music from the original movie that they put into this movie, but it was like, I got a little giddy when they would play those songs and like,
That's
but
the
at this
nostalgic undertones, man. That's all it
and
is.
that's
It's
because that really is all it is because like, it was like some of it was like they put it in the right place. Other times it's just like, okay, they're just doing this
yeah.
because it's like any fans of the original movie are gonna know what song that is.
But dude, yeah, that's like smelling the food, but not actually tasting it. You know, it's like
Exactly.
it's empty. It's hollow. It's
Yeah, and well, I mean, dude, like, you and I, we're kids from the '80s, teens from the '90s.
yeah.
It's like we appreciate nostalgia.
Of
It's
course,
like
and they market it well.
exactly. I mean, that dude, I mean, that's why guys like us end up going to see like, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies, you
Correct.
know? You know what I mean? Because it's the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, dude,
It's like
it's an impervious IP. Like it's like
exactly.
like
I mean, I didn't see
bulletproof, man.
yeah, see, I didn't see the last one because like I felt like it was more geared I mean, obviously Ninja Turtles are
Are
like
you talking
kind of
about the Seth Rogen one?
yeah, the Seth
Yeah, I
Rogen one.
refuse for multiple.
I can't even
I
do it. Like it sounds even more annoying when I try, but
yeah, I fucking hate him. I want nothing to do with anything he has anything to do with. Like when he like to me, you know how much I love the turtles. So it's like
yeah.
it's it's like watching everything you know and love be thrown into the third ring of hell. And it's like and it's like it, it's like watching like your favorite meal being made and it's put in front of you and somebody squats on top of it and drops the biggest, wettest deuce. And it's like, what am I supposed to do with this?
It's
Like,
like
I don't.
pasta it's like pasta with ketchup, like
Oh my god, with
yeah.
sauce, yeah,
Yeah,
sauce
pasta, ketchup, and
and
cheese
gravy
whiz.
with the gravy.
Yeah, can I have a spaghetti sandwich with cheese whiz?
Oh
Like,
my
that's what it sounds
god,
like,
it sounds so disgusting.
right?
But
Yeah,
that's
give me the wet bread.
the way.
Yeah, dip it in the water first.
Yeah,
That's exactly
yeah. Gi
yeah.
yeah,
Give me
make it
that.
really soppy. I wanted to
I
I
don't
wanna
want I don't want the sauce to make the bread wet. Dip it in water first.
I want it to disintegrate when I hold it in my hands.
I want it to taste like a Seth Rogen movie,
I
please.
Seth Rogen. Dude, it tastes like shit.
I mean, dude, I can't say I totally hate him because I loved Superbad. I thought Superbad was
Yeah,
hilarious.
no, oh, well, I know I stand alone on this. I hated that movie. I can't stand it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Because
See
here's the thing, like, those guys just to add this real quick,
yeah, yeah.
I can't stand that whole group. Like, I'm not a fan of Mike Sever,
Okay, that's
not a
fair.
fan of, God, what's his name?
Oh, what the ki Jonah Hill?
Thank you, Joe. Not a fan of him.
Okay.
Not a fan of that entire crew. Like it's, I'm not. I've never been. Like there's. Now, don't get me wrong. Jonah Hill, I'll give him credit for a couple movies. There's a couple movies that I thought that were enjoyable, not because of him, but enjoyable
Right.
despite him. Like he wasn't bad. Get him to the Greek. It was enjoyable despite him. Like he was not bad.
Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy, dude. I mean,
Small part, so it was like you really couldn't.
but you couldn't even if he sucked. I just love that movie so much that like I'll accept it. You know, like it's
That's fair.
like his scenes weren't like he was like the weakest part of that movie, but
Oh,
the
yeah,
movie was
it's not
still
like
solid.
it's not like you're gonna watch that movie and be like, "Dude, you gotta see this Jonah Hill movie.
Yeah,
He sucks on he sucks on a titty for 13 hours
yeah,
while
yeah.
she's eating cereal," you know? Yeah, like
Dude,
that's
that's I wish the only thing I wish that was real in that movie is when he got kicked in the shin. I wish that was real.
Well, I mean, how, like, movie mishaps happen. It very well could have happened.
I wish he kicked him in his fucking heel, his face, ass, tits. I fucking hate him.
And
Dude,
that's when yeah, I mean, he was also in I don't know if you saw the movie Accepted
oh,
with,
I love that movie too. See, that's another
dude,
movie. Despite him,
despite him, the
phenomenal
only
movie.
and to be honest, like, the only part that included him that I thought was funny,
The Scream?
the Scream.
Yeah, and that
The
wasn't even
Scream.
him.
Yeah, exactly. But
So that
it was
goes to show
just
you, like, that's
yeah, but it was just so funny, like,
oh,
just the
it's
way it happened.
hilarious, but,
Yeah.
like, that wasn't him doing it, so
Yeah, like the whole "Tell me about my ask me about my wiener,"
yeah, yeah.
like that, and it was like,
"Ask me about my
it's like
wiener."
exactly, it's like certain jokes like that, like, they're not as funny to me
Dude,
anymore, but,
he's
like
just an Asperger, man. I fucking just that whole group, like, it's all nepotistic. Like, it's like you look at like it's just nepotism reigns supreme, and it's like that's one of my biggest contentions. Like I've told you I've lamented many times that
Mhm,
it's not about talent anymore. It's just about who you know and who you're willing to fuck, and it
yeah,
just and you have this cesspool of just marginal actors that just and like whenever they get praised, I'm like, you're getting praised for what? It's not the Special Olympics. Like it's like let's try, like let's do something. Let's actually act
yeah,
and make a fucking movie as opposed to just being a good old boy club where the same jolly bunch of assholes that sit around their fucking circle jerk echo chamber get to fucking play the same movies and the same roles.
yeah. I mean, like, I see, like, I like Justin Long, though,
I
and I
love him though. I'm not. I don't
yeah,
consider him. If he's part of that crew, I I he's an anomaly. Like I love him. I think he's
yeah. Well,
phenomenal.
no, I see, like, that's the thing, I don't think he is part of that crew, but it's like anything I've seen him in, he's good, like, Galaxy Quest, Waiting, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate seeing him on screen, like, his roles now, like, seem to be, like, fewer and farther between, but, like, when he
And his
pops up,
dude,
it's like
his not to cut you off, but like his like he has range.
yeah, exactly, and he's just one of those actors that when I see him, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Cool,"
Dude,
you
from
know?
that, from the Goosebumps show that came out on Hulu, from fucking Jeepers Creepers to
Dude
Tusk. I mean, like,
dude,
dude,
he
he
was
he could do it all. Like, he's great.
yeah, and he was in an episode of, Creep Show also.
Yeah.
It was, like, one of the better like, one of the best episodes of that season, and it was like because every episode of Creep Show, on Shudder, it's usually 2 stories, but
Yeah, yeah.
the one that they did with
The
him was,
first
like,
half.
just one long episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Took up, like, the whole hour or whatever the time frame is for the I
A
think it was, like,
double
40 minutes
episode.
or whatever. Yeah, yeah, it was the length of the full like, what the full episode would be with 2 different
Yeah.
stories, and it was a good episode, like, I loved the story, and see, I don't know if you've seen it, like, did you've seen, like, the Creep Show series, though, like, maybe
When
not the full series, but, like, I know you've at least seen it, right?
well, because we talked about it when it came out again. Like, and
Yeah, because we talked about that DJ Qualls episode
right. And like I
where
remember
yeah.
watching whatever season that was, I definitely watched like the majority of that season.
Yeah, see, I think that was season 1.
Yeah, it might
I
have been
think that was
season
season
one, and
1.
then might have been I might have watched some of season two. I remember when it was fresh at the time. I think was it Shutter when it came out? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
remember now. This is like a number of years ago at this point, but
Mhm.
I definitely watched some of it. I haven't watched the recent stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched, I think the last season that came out, I don't think I watched all of it, or maybe the last 2 seasons. I know I've seen, like, the first 2 seasons, but, like, the episode with Justin Long was a good episode because it was like he married this woman who has money and, like, uses her money to, like, build this to, like, have this machine that can put him inside his favorite movie, and I can't remember the name of the movie.
Any movie? Like it
Yeah, well, he picked one particular movie. It was a black and white movie, and I can't remember which movie it was, but, like, he would go in there and, like, he was in love with, like, the head actress of the movie. You know what I mean? And he would have a relationship with her, like, basically, he would go into this thing to, like, cheat on his wife.
so it's like a holodeck, like in the Star Trek.
Yeah,
Like you just go
exactly, but
in, play it out, and then come back.
exactly, but, like, whatever you're doing in there, it's like you're doing, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So, like, when the wife finds out, she, like, fucks with it and sets it up for him to enter into
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, nice. Got him. Like,
Yeah, exactly, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's fucking great."
dude,
It
I
was a
love the
good
concept of that, man. That's a fun
exactly.
concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, of course, and it's like now we're gonna sit here and think about movies that we would
Oh,
enter
dude,
if
I'm
we
gonna
could.
postulate that for like the rest
Oh,
of the night.
hell
I'm
yeah,
gonna be thinking
dude.
about like, man, if I had that machine, I would go in like 1,000 different movies.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we were talking about Ninja Turtles. I would totally fucking have a slice of pizza
Fuck
with the boys, you know what
yeah,
I mean? You
dude. Yeah,
know?
dude, absolutely. I would hang out there all the time.
Yeah. But we're talking about, like, 1990
Yeah, yeah.
Ninja Turtles,
No,
not
of
yeah.
course. I admonish like, dude, I ignore like this modern edge of it doesn't exist to me.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm also not talking about, like, part 3. Even though, like, they had the cool subway lair before they, went back in time and all that shit,
Part
I
three
I didn't
was yeah,
I wasn't into the pock marks, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, there was something about that,
The
the
pockmarks definitely are
it was
unappealing.
just, like, kinda weird, yeah. And I also thought it was kind of weird that um Corey Feldman was Donatello in the first and the third one, not the second one. I mean, I'm sure there was like some scheduling conflict. That's usually what happens,
I'm
but
surprised he didn't
like,
come out, did he get fingered by, like, Leonardo or something like that?
oh my god. But
I mean,
like,
he needs the attention and the
yeah,
money.
well, I mean, dude, I liked him. You know, I mean, I liked him as Donatello. I mean, like, I like him as an actor. You know,
He's
like,
he's a decent actor. Like, I was just watching
yeah,
The Burbs the other day. I mean, he's got
yeah.
he's not like the main character in it, but, like, he's funny for what he
He's
is.
funny. Yeah, I mean, he was good in that. He was good in the Lost Boys. You know,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
just doesn't. You know, he just doesn't do anything anymore. It's just like he became like a meme
well,
of
he just became
himself.
a clown at this point.
Yeah, it's like when he goes on stage and he's playing guitar and everybody's like, it became like a whole joke where it's like, yo, it's like that. Like I'll see a video of something where there's like someone on stage and like, you know, I always got to read the comments, and it's like, like you'll see a comment where it's like, if Corey Feldman doesn't come out and start ripping on that guitar, then this video is nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
Dude, he
Because
headbutts the well, not inadvertently headbutts the mic. Remember, like, the mic, I think, hit his teeth or something like that one in
yeah,
one of
something
the
like
videos?
that. Yeah. Was it? Did it hit his teeth or did he get like? I thought
Dude,
he got like a shock from it or
there
some
was
shit. Because
so
that's happened to
many
me.
oh, well, maybe that I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's so many gaps with him, like, it's like a common thing. You just watch him perform with his band,
Yeah.
and, like, the band doesn't wanna be there. Like, they're like, "This fucking asshole is barely paying me."
I
Like,
know. I saw a video where he like stopped the whole song. Is like, let's start over.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
and I'm almost positive that's the one where he first gets up and he goes to sing in the mic and the mic pops him in the mouth. Like, even the mic's like, "Fuck this guy." It's like, "Watch," like, he's talking to the PA, he's like, "Watch, when he comes to sing, I'm just gonna butt him in the head. Knock out his
no.
veneers."
Oh shit, man. No, but I mean, like, dude, I do love Corey Feldman. Like, I wanted to meet him at like, you know, at some of the horror conventions and shit. But
He
like,
seems like he'd be a dick, though. Like, he seems like he's so
I
full
don't.
of himself that he wouldn't be even enjoyable to meet. Now, I
You
could be
know,
wrong on that, but he gives that impression to me.
I think if you, I think he'd be. I think it's one of those things where they'll be enjoyable if you're enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like you've been to conventions with me, and like I'm you know I make my moment. You know what I mean? Like I don't just hi, how you doing?
Or
It's
you
like if
gotta
I
own
can.
it because you may only get one shot, you know?
Exactly, exactly, and it's like, dude, the whole Kane Hodder thing, like, that became a joke
Dude,
every time I saw him after that.
I'm so glad I was there for that because it
I
was
know.
so
Yeah.
much fun. Like I didn't
Dude,
realize he was that cool. Like he's a really cool. Like not that I thought he was a dick by any means, but I didn't think he was that go with the
yeah.
flowish. Like he was hilarious. And the blow ass thing, dude. We were there when that like so when he uses that, like that's like the Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum thing. I did that.
Oh, dude
I did that.
yeah, just I mean, like, so, like, for context, I gotta give the
Oh
story
yeah, for
now.
those watching.
You and I, you know, I'm waiting to meet Kane Hodder, you're on the line with me or whatever, and because I love Kane Hodder and he's my favorite Jason Voorhees, you know, I love the Hatchet movies too, you know, um, as I'm talking to him, I'm like, I'm fanboying out. So I was like
Oh yeah,
nervous.
yeah.
You know,
You were
I'm like,
nervous.
dude, I just want you know, you're my favorite Jason. Part seven is my favorite Friday the
Yeah,
13th. And you know, he's like trying to get a word. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, I love parts. Yeah. And you know, I think somebody just blew ass. And
he yeah
that look, you
yeah.
remember that? He's like,
Oh yeah,
huh? Wait,
yeah.
hold on. Did you just say blow ass? And I'm like, yeah, I was like, I think somebody farted. He's like, and he calls out to the guy on the other end of the table who's like signing autographs for like a book that he co-wrote with him or something like that. And he's like, I think it was Dave. He's like, Dave, you ever hear that one? He's like, what? Blow ass? He's like, no. And he just looks at me and just starts laughing.
Yeah,
He's like, blow ass. And there was that hot chick behind me. He's like,
yeah.
excuse me, miss, did you just blow ass? And I'm like, oh shit. Because she was wearing like tight yoga pants. And it's like, oh man, it could be. There's no filter, you
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah, not at all.
but like it became like a thing. And then the next time I met him,
He remembered. Yeah,
yeah, because like his, you know, the woman who takes the money, the handler, whatever
right,
you
his
call him,
yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
his assistant,
Yeah,
um,
lack of a better descriptor.
yeah, I'm online and I'm with my buddy and his kid. You know, his kid had never gone to a horror convention. He's like a 10-year-old kid. So he got in for free, which was cool. And so I'm on his line, you know, first thing that his assistant, she looks at me, she's like, how you doing? I'm like, good. She's like, she does that point with like the squinting eyes and is like,
You
blow ass,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
just started laughing. I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And she's like, she nudges him. She's like, "Blow ass is here." He just
yeah.
looks at me and just starts laughing. Then
That's a
You know,
great
again,
moment right there.
yeah, dude. And then again in Connecticut, same thing. Oh, blow ass is here. He looks at me. He looks at the crowd because I was on Ken Foray's line, which was right next to
Oh, man,
his
dude, I
table.
wish I
Yeah,
was there for that. That's
yeah, dude, that was a
I
great
love Ken for
experience
yeah.
too. So he looks at me and he looks at the line in front of him and he's like, "Look out for this guy. He
He
blows ass
was
online."
and of course, nobody's like, "What?"
Yeah,
Like, nobody gets it.
exactly.
Dude,
And,
yeah,
well,
it was a great moment.
the whole thing with Ken Foray too was like one of my favorite scenes, one of my favorite shots from Dawn of the Dead was when he's holding that giant loaf of bread in the mall. He's just like manja, and
Yeah, yeah.
I found that still online. I had it enhanced. I put the Dawn of the Dead logo on it, whatever. And I was like, hey, do you think you could write? He's like, manja. I'm like, yes, please. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Giuseppe. He's like, Giuseppe. And then he starts talking to me about how to find a good sausage and pepper sandwich in New York.
Yeah,
That's what we talked. We started talking about food. Like,
it's
what else are we going
awesome.
to talk about?
Yeah,
What else are you going to talk to a guy named Giuseppe about when he brings you a picture of you holding a giant loaf
and
of
you're right
bread
in manja.
and asks you to write manja? It's like, all right, then let's talk about food. I
Yeah,
can't find good sausage and pepper in New York anymore. That's what he said to me. I'm like, I can't
and
help
it's
you,
a
man.
problem.
Like, you know, so that was again, and so like anytime I see Kane Hodder, like, dude, I even have a shot of Kane Hodder where he's like pointing, and I'm just, like, for some reason I was posing like this. I don't even remember what happened,
It wasn't
and
me.
yeah, I
Something
put in
like
the
that,
bubble.
right?
He's like,
Yeah,
you just blew. He's pointing at me. He's like, you
yeah.
just blew ass. I said it wasn't me. Put a little fart bubble behind me. I gave him the picture, and it was like around his birthday, so they were like celebrating his birthday at this convention. So I was like, oh, by the way, happy birthday. He looks at like I had him autograph one for me, and I was like, by the way, happy birthday. He just started laughing.
That's
It was
funny, man.
hilarious,
Yeah.
and that was when I was with my cousin after he lost his tooth. Because like he lost a tooth, and I I'm online with him. So because he knows that whole blow ass joke was circulating between me and Kane
Yeah,
Hodder. So my good friend Kane Hodder.
knocked out
No,
his
but
tooth.
exactly. That's what he said. Like, because my cousin says he's like, oh yeah, I was waiting on this line, and this guy behind me was blowing ass the whole time. He looks at me, realizes who I am, looks at my cousin, and he's like, this guy blew ass so hard it knocked his
Knocked his
tooth out of
tooth.
his face. I I was rolling.
Dude, you knew that was
My
coming,
cousin
yeah.
was laughing too, and like afterwards, I was like, "Dude, that was great." He's like, "Yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but it was
Well,
funny."
whose fault is that?
Exactly. But yeah, dude, it was like, dude, you got to create your moments, man. Like when you go to
Oh,
a
absolutely.
horror convention, it's like if you can create a moment with somebody, dude, Felissa Rose, man,
Yeah,
another great person to meet. Like fell in love with me right away. I just have that charm.
just
You know
that
what
effect.
I mean?
It's the
Well, dude, I
power
mean,
of the
it's like,
blow ass.
dude, I like it's like I always try to think of a way to like work it. It's not like something I write down. It's like, all right, this is what I'm going to say to Felissa
Well, no,
Rose.
I mean, it's individualized.
Yeah, I mean, I walked up to her table. She's looking down, like doing something, and I had a
You had a moment.
sleepaway camp T-shirt on. She looks up, and so as she's looking down, I was like, oh wow, I didn't know you were going to be here today. She looks up, sees my shirt, looks at me, and just starts laughing, and we just hit it off.
Yeah,
You know, and it's one of those things. Whenever I'm there, like she recognizes me. It's like, oh, it's like, how you doing?
it's great.
It is, dude,
Gotta
and
love
it's
Felissa
like,
Rose, man.
yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
We got to go to another. It's like I want
We
to go to
definitely
another
gotta go to
convention,
one.
but it's like I've met like everybody I want to meet.
I know, well, I mean, I haven't, like, you know what I mean? And so, I'm waiting for, like, another really good one to where there's that, like, that right collection because I've seen some of my heroes so far,
Yeah,
and the ones we did go to. Go ahead.
I, I got to say, Tony Todd's passing kind of put a damper on it. You know what I
Oh, for
mean?
you? Yeah, absolutely, because
You know,
that was, like, I mean, what a horrible set of circumstances to
I know because like dude, like I said, I rarely do like I've only done the pro photo shoot twice, once before and once after he passed, and I had the pro photo shoot for because he was going to dress as Candyman.
Yeah.
He got sick and had to cancel. I was like so devastated because like I so wanted to meet him. I'm like, oh man, I really hope he gets better. I hope he gets better.
Yeah, because I remember saying,
And
I go, "Hope nothing happens to him," because that would have been your
yeah,
time right there,
yeah,
and
and it was it's unfortunate he passed. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. It's sad.
legend, dude, legend.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Because it wasn't just Candyman. It's like Candyman. He's known for
It's just
because it's
him,
like
though. It's like
yeah,
beyond Ken dude, his demeanor, like, he was He's Tony Todd, man. Shrimp scampi.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
exactly. What was that? And it was just called like
some
Zombies,
shitty
right? Or something
zombie
like that.
movie,
Yeah.
dude. Like the movie sucked, but it's worth it just for that one scene.
Yeah, yeah, and dude, like even when he was in an episode of Holliston, he was hilarious in
Yeah.
that. He like there's one scene where he's just looking at Adam Green a certain way, and it's like it's scary.
Dude, he's like when you see him younger too, because he's a big dude, like,
Yeah,
and
mhm.
he's like, dude, he just has that crazy look. Like it's Tony Todd was the fucking best, man.
Yeah, dude, he was able to turn it on, and like that's another thing that we talk about. It's like he was able to be scary as himself, basically.
Yeah.
He didn't have to put, like, makeup on. It's like, dude, we love Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, they wear masks or makeup or whatever, but it's like, with Tony Todd, like, that's just his face.
Yeah.
It's like, he can be scared because he also has that voice too.
Dude, the voice is what really seals it.
Exactly, man. It's like, "Be my victim." It's like, "Oh, shit, man." Like
Yeah, dude, I remember like a year ago because I'm always watching movies. I was watching the Night of the Living Dead,
yeah,
the one
yeah.
with that I don't know,
He was in,
is it a
yeah.
remake? I guess you want to call it that
Yeah, no,
'90s
it
one.
is.
That's
Yeah, it's a remake. Dude, it's almost word for word the original movie. The only
yeah,
thing
but
that's really different is the ending.
he's yeah, it is yeah. The ending's different because he was already like he's in the basement. And he comes up and he's like the zombie.
He became the zombie in
Yeah,
this one, yeah.
and that's like, but I love like he's great. Like that was a cool, and that was who's the one that made that movie? It was the special
Uh,
effects dude.
yeah, yeah, Tom Savini.
Tom Savini made it, yeah, and
Tom
I
Savini made it,
really
yeah.
dig that movie. Like it was really
Yeah.
fun, and seeing him at the end, it kind of breaks your heart. You're like, you knew he's not going to survive because this is based off like the original,
Right, because in the original that the
yeah.
character didn't survive.
And it's just
It
like,
was
damn. But at least like the way they went out is like I'd rather have him go out like that as opposed to the original where the dude got shot. Like when the good old boys
Yeah,
are out there and just start
exactly.
firing
Yep.
him, knowing full well that he's like, yeah, he's probably alive. Like not a
Yeah,
zombie,
exactly,
but
and
it's
it
racist Southern and
well, I mean, that was also, like, the beauty about, George Romero was, like, he always put some kind of social commentary
yeah,
in his
yeah.
movies.
That is his big thing.
How
Yeah.
and, it's like, you think it's subtle, but it really isn't. It's really right there
No,
in your
it's
face.
right. It's
It's really right
brazen.
there in
Yeah.
your face.
It's
Because with
subtly
that
brazen.
Yeah, exactly. It's like and it's like with obviously with, Night of the Living Dead, it was tackling racism.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
Dawn of the Dead, consumerism, because
Yeah. Consumerism.
you got these dead people, it's like, what do they remember doing? Going
The
shopping.
mall. Yeah.
Yeah. And the third one, I think, Day of the Dead, I'm pretty sure it was military. Like, I guess, corrupt military, and because, it all had to do with, military, running experiments on
Well, it's like the
dead people and
military
all that stuff.
industrial complex aspect.
Exactly.
You look at
There's
the
that.
byproduct of the military industrial complex in conjunction with obviously
Right.
like the end of the world and like fashioning a brand new society through that and all these different agendas at play.
Yeah, Land of the Dead, I think it's safe to say Land of the Dead was, like, the whole, like, rich versus poor thing
Yeah.
aspect where, Dennis Hopper promised, John Leguizamo that he would, once he performed this task for him, he'd be allowed into,
Yeah,
the
that's
the
the,
whole
the gated
the
city
building.
sort of yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's like neat. Like oh, so again,
Fiddler's Green, I think it was called?
maybe yeah.
Or was
I
that
don't
from
remember
something
offhand.
else?
I don't
Either way,
remember what.
so he did his job for him, and he's like, "Yeah, we don't have room for you." It's like, "Oh,
Well,
shit, man."
that's another like replica of like neo feudalism. Like the extremely
Right.
rich, the dirt
Mhm.
poor. Like they're on the
Yep.
outside, we're on the inside.
Yeah, and then there was Diary of the Dead. It was like
Mhm.
how social media and all that shit, how everything's digital and like everybody sees your whole life
Everything,
right
yeah.
here on
All
right
the
here on
found
the
footage style, and it's all out
Yep,
there.
yep. And that's what that was tackling, is like everybody's online. Everybody's story is being
He
told,
really
and
did
it's just
shift
like,
reality though. Like that is a
yeah.
very different creature, And
Mhm.
we were around to be kids to appreciate what it isn't now.
Right. Yeah.
We had real life then, and it's like now
Yeah.
it's this.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
This.
I haven't fully watched Survival of the Dead,
I
but
haven't watched that at all. The last one was Diary for me. That's
right. And Survival was like an extension of Diary.
yeah.
So, but again, I still haven't finished watching that one.
Definitely got to throw that on when I find it one day.
At some point, yeah, at some point I got to watch
I still like
the whole
right
movie.
now. It's season 3. Got to see how that plays out.
Well, I mean, dude, all right, I got to ask this though. We're talking about
Sure.
movies. Do you remember what the last movie you saw in the theater was?
Okay, so I do love you and me. We're both
Yeah.
very similar. We love the movie theater. I just because I was in PA for years, it's going to the movie theaters was an arduous affair. So we
Oh,
only
okay,
went
okay.
for a handful of movies. If it was like a big movie, in other words, I told you how much I love Avatar. So it's Avatar is
Mm,
definitely one of the last movies I've seen,
okay.
and that was a couple years ago within itself.
Wow.
So I can't think of the last movie offhand.
Alright.
Because
Yeah,
it,
'cause, like, well, like I said, the last one I saw was Silent Night, Deadly Night,
yeah.
the remake.
Like, I watch a ton of movies, but going to the theater, I can't think of the last one. It's usually the ones that really compelled me to go is
Right.
like a really good 3D IMAX one.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, now, like, Avatar, Fire and Ash is out, so I wanna make it a point to go see
Uh,
that.
dude, like, I gotta be honest, I wasn't a fan of the last Avatar movie, but the 3D was spectacular.
3D is well,
There's
that's the
no
thing.
denying.
Even if the movie's okay, it's just worth it for the experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was great about, the last Avatar movie was that a lot of it was underwater.
Yeah.
So, like, underwater shit in 3D is always fucking cool.
Dude, it's
And
yeah.
I just thought, like, I was like, "Alright, this looks really cool." Movie's not that great. I'm not a fan of the movie, but, like, all this stuff, like, even the first Avatar I thought was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't like, "Oh my god, this movie's great." The 3D is spectacular.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Like,
That's what pulled me in, like, that world, like Pandora. The bioluminescence, like the
yeah.
aesthetic, it's
That m yeah.
gorgeous. It is a
Eh
gorgeous, like really is a breathtaking movie. When you watch it though, not in 3D IMAX, the movie's okay.
right. I mean,
It's
dude.
Ferngully, like 3D. It's
Right.
just like and it's not a horrible movie, but you can really scrutinize the movie when you're not standing back in that 3D.
Right. See, like, dude, I still have my 3D TV, and it's like I have that on 3D Blu-ray. So, like, if I ever really want to watch it again, it's going to be in 3D
Yeah,
because,
dude,
dude,
it's
I'm
beautiful. It really
yeah,
is.
like even on my TV, man, like just seeing all those creatures that they fly around on, where it's like, you know, one's here in front of your face and one's like back there, all the way back. Like,
Yeah.
when you watch some of that 3D, and a lot of it is for like the depth of the movie, which was what the point was just like,
Oh
listen,
yeah.
you're watching this movie. This needs to be in 3D because you really need to see like
Dude,
the
the
depth of
immersion.
this area. Yeah. It's like you said, when you watch it in 2D, it's not as effective. It's like watching like Half Baked or like
Yeah.
Harold and Kumar without smoking weed first.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Sober,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, I mean, listen, I can watch those movies. Obviously, I do because I don't do that shit anymore. But like, I just remember what it was like when I did.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a different experience. But that was like always the thing with the Avatar movies. It's about the depth. It's about the whole Pandora, just like looking out and like actually feeling like you're looking miles away. You
Dude,
know?
and that immersion, because even, like, during, like in the first movie, right?
Yeah.
One of the s obviously, we could all agree, like, if you watched the movie, providing you watched it, the saddest part is when that tree comes down, right?
Yes. Yes.
But when the tree comes down, tears are coming out the side because you're feeling the emotion. But there's that scene, like that part when you're standing or sitting rather, and you're looking around and the embers are flying around, and it's that 3D immersion is insane. I remember losing track of the movie itself because I'm going, holy shit, you could just see the little embers glowing and floating around you.
Yeah.
And I was
Yep.
like, this is it. Like, dude, the 3D is the shit. I'm like, this is the
Mhm.
best. Like,
Oh, dude, it was like the same thing when I went to see the A Christmas Carol,
yeah.
the Disney one where Jim Carrey was like every character in that movie. Dude, when it was like snowing and he's like flying through the snow and like the snow is like coming at you.
Yeah.
Like when you're moving fast through like the snow and it looks like it's coming at you, like that, like
That right there is
watching it.
probably, yeah.
Another movie I have on
Yeah.
3D Blu-ray because, dude, just sitting there while it's snowing,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, it's like with this TV, you could like it has the option to turn something that's not 3D into 3D. It's not as cool as like actual 3D. It just adds like that depth. It's like I was watching some of Stranger Things like that too at some points, just to see if like when they're in the upside down, if those little specks come at you. They don't, but it's like because it wasn't made to do that. But
No,
you
but
know,
it we how crazy would it be if it was?
Oh, dude, it would've been so awesome, and that's the crazy thing because like, Netflix used to have, like, 3D movies on it,
Yeah. Like,
like, when I first moved here and I first got my 3D TV, there were some 3D options on it,
dude, think
and
about that scene, when Eleven's in that cage and she's and she's closing the gate and the arms coming out in
Oh, yeah,
3D, that
dude,
would have
yeah.
been wild.
Well, dude, I mean, like, yeah, especially when, like, Hopper starts shooting at the demo
Oh,
dogs,
the
like,
demos
crawling
are
down the
jumping
wall.
forward, they're jumping,
Exactly,
yeah.
man.
That would
Yeah.
it was the that cinematography was made for 3D.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, like, the whole series was.
Yeah,
I mean, like, even if
you
it
can
was
argue the
even if it
series.
yeah, I mean, well, if it was like one of those shows where you're watching it, it's like them in town, them doing it, and then when they go to the Upside Down, it's like, "Okay, put your glasses on." You know what I mean? Like, that would
Because all
work
that
out, like,
particulate
really
matter
well.
in the air is going to
Yeah,
be
like, kinda like the
popping.
ending yeah, like, kinda like the ending of, Freddy's Dead.
Oh,
Like the last
yeah,
15 minutes. Dude, I bought the whole freaking Blu-ray
for that.
collection, the whole 4K Blu-ray
Yeah.
collection, because it actually comes with it's lenticular though, not lenticular, anaglyph, where, red and
Yeah,
blue.
yeah, yeah, it's standard, like,
It
old
doesn't
school, yeah.
exactly. It's not it's never gonna be as good as like the actual like digital
Yeah.
3D TV, like the real D shit.
But it was fun for its time, like, it was.
No, well, I mean, but see, like that's the thing though. It's like in theater on an actual screen, it works
Yeah.
because there's no glare off of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if you're doing it on your own TV, it's like it has to be like pitch black
Yeah.
for it to actually work the way it's supposed to work. It's like right now it's dark. I have the curtains that I got from my windows are the ones that like just
Yeah.
block everything
It's
out.
extremely rigid state, like, you have to have it in this very specific, yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, with like the digital 3D, yeah, it's good to have a dark room, but it's not necessarily necessary. It's like you can watch it with all
Indeed.
the lights on because it's made for that, but, like, when you're watching Anaglyph, it's like, you kinda need it to be, like, really dark for it to work on a flat screen TV as opposed to, a screen,
Yeah, yeah.
like the silver screen, so to speak.
Dude, I remember seeing that Freddy's Dead one in the theater as a kid.
Yeah, me too. My cousin took
And,
us,
like,
and
you're wearing the glasses, and it's like and it was okay, the effect, but it was still in its infancy at that time. It's
well, no,
the
dude,
3D.
I remember it, like, coming out at me,
I do
like,
remember coming out too, but, like, the nature of that 3D was very rudimentary compared to now.
well, dude, I mean, if you watch a movie, see, like, if they took Freddy's Dead, the last 15 minutes that they had in, blue and red 3D and switched it to digital, it would be fantastic.
I'm
Cause
sure,
like,
yeah.
cause like, I have, The Creature from the Black Lagoon and, what's the second one called? The Return of the Creature, I believe it is.
Might have been,
Both
yeah.
of those were in 3D in the theater, and I have both of them in 3D on Blu-ray 3D. And, I wasn't around in the '60s. I don't know for sure if it was red and blue, anaglyph, 3D, but the 3D on that is fantastic.
I
Some of the like, it is
I've never seen it, but I could
awesome.
imagine, yeah, it's gotta be cool, man.
Yeah, dude, same thing with, dude, I bought the whole Friday the 13th box set just to get the 3D part 3.
Yeah.
Because like I have the one that they put out in Anaglyph, but this one was like, okay, this box set has the digital 3D version of it. Please, whatever it is, $150, I'll buy it. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I got it. And it was funny because like there was actually an issue with it with the opening sequence when like the opening titles they like pop out of the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
They didn't.
At
So, like,
all,
people are like, "Yo, what the hell's going on here? Why is this like this? Why isn't it popping out of the screen?" And it's like, "Email us, let us know, and we'll send you the updated version." So it's like I had to email them, and there was even something wrong with Jason Goes to Hell. There was a scene that they were supposed to add into, like, the deleted scene part, like the director's cut, so to
yeah.
speak, that they didn't. They're like, "Yeah, we'll send you the right one," you know? So it's like I was like,
I mean, at
"Alright."
least
So
did they send the right one? I
oh,
mean,
yeah,
was it
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
I figured
absolutely.
you
I'm like,
they send you another one, it's the same shit. It'd be like, "Oh, great."
no, well, because like there is a difference. Like they actually coded something on the cover of it, like
Okay.
on the disc art, so they know that it's the right one. That it was after they fixed it. But of course, I'm sitting there like, fuck. Now I
Yeah,
gotta wait to watch
dude,
this
that
fucking thing.
and
You know?
that's the thing too. It's like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna wait, I wanna see it now.
yeah. But it's not like they ask you to send the disc back. The rest of the movie was fine. I just watched it again when I got it, and then at Alamo Draft House when they put it in the theater like a year later, I was like, yeah,
Good
I'm
old
fucking
Alamo.
listening. Yeah. But not so much anymore, man. I don't go there as much. Like I really gotta cancel
They've fallen off.
Yeah, well, dude, I mean, like, I loved going there,
Yeah.
like, up until, that point in our lives that was so dark and,
Oh,
meaningless,
the
you know
unmentionable.
yeah, the unmentionable time, the year that shall not be named. Right before that, everything was great. The food was good. The
Yeah.
service was good because, like, they would duck in front of you because, like, you had regular old school movie theater seats, and it was just like a big table that went across the whole row.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? There were breaks in it if you wanted to, like, so you didn't have to, like, walk all the way to the end if you had to, like, run out or whatever. But they would duck in front of you and put your food down. And they would just, like, whisper and be like, you got the burger and fries?" "Yeah, that's me." "Yeah, that's me." "Okay, alright, here you go." Now it's like they'll take your order, they stand right in front of the screen to give you your food because, like, now it's like individual, like, reclining seats with, like, your own tray, like how, like, every other movie theater is now.
Yeah, they
So it's
did
like
it
they don't duck in front of you, they don't even try to. They don't even whisper.
here.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, it's like, "Did you order the Coke and fries?" "Yeah, that was me." "Here you go. If there is anything else you need, just press that button and raise an order card." "Okay, thank you."
It's like, "Fuck
But
off,
dude,
please."
yeah, and it's like it got to the point where, like, I wouldn't even go there for new movies anymore. I would just be
Yeah.
going there for, like, because, like, they always play the old movies. Like, dude, They Live, like every 2 years, and I've gone, like, 3 times in the past 6 years
It's a fun
because
movie
I
to
just I just love that movie.
dude, it's a great
And
movie.
yeah, and the first time I went, it was in 35 millimeter, so, like, you
Oh,
hear in
that's
the
sweet, yeah.
yeah, you hear the
The
film going,
sound
you
of it,
see, like,
yeah.
yeah, you see, like, the little specks on the screen and all that shit.
Yeah, like little cigarette burns and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly, man, and just that experience again, like, it's great. I mean, like, you remember, like, going to, like, what was that old movie theater we used to go? The Quartet
Yeah.
in Flushing, like, it was like, dude, whenever before the movie started, it was just a screen with, like, bubbles. You remember that?
The qu was that, just
It was, like,
this
almost like a lava lamp on the
yeah, yeah,
screen, so to
yeah.
speak. Yeah.
Like, almost like that undulating type of, like, light or, like,
Yeah, it was
imagery or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, it just looked like bubbles bouncing around, and it's like now they play, like, actual commercials. It's like, "Just give me the freaking bubbles back, come on."
Dude, was the Quartet the one in Northern past 162nd? Is that
Yes,
where you saw
that's the
Mortal
one.
Kombat?
Yeah, yeah, and that was the first
Or
time I
The
felt like I was
Crow? Is it The Crow there? Or
no,
no.
The Crow was at the what was that one called? Cinema 5, Cinema City 5.
Oh, that's the one with the had the old like, the monsters, the
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
by the highway, right?
Yes, yes,
It
and
had, like, like Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, the
yeah, but it
Universal
also
monsters.
yeah, but it also had, like, Big Bird up there. It
Did it
was,
have
like,
Big
just a
Bird
whole
too?
I remember seeing Big Bird up there, and I
I'm
don't remember if that was just for, like, when Follow That Bird came out because I
I
remember that's where I saw that movie when I was
shit.
I was a little
Yeah.
kid, but
I just remember
but,
because whenever I happen to be in a car, with family, and we drive past it, it's just that side of the
yeah.
building, you just see that, and it was always so cool to me. I was like, "Oh, man, look at that."
Yeah. Yep. Yep. But like yeah, that old quartet. Like, dude, when we went to see Mortal Kombat there, like seeing those bubbles, I think that was the first time during like right before that movie that I actually felt like I was like I couldn't breathe, like I was drowning. I was drowning on the fucking
The
screen there with like all the
superimposed
bubbles and shit.
yeah.
It was
That's
just yeah, but it was like such a different time because again, like, they didn't play commercials. They just played, like, 2, maybe 3 trailers before the movie. Dude, now you go to a movie, they play, like, 7 trailers.
and they're not
I might
even
be exaggerating, but it's a
it's a
lot.
lot more now.
A
It
lot more.
it does come
And
off
it
more commercial-ish. Like, it's that
yeah, and it's, like, all movies that I don't wanna fucking see.
I was just about to say, like, and it's not even enjoyable trailers now. It's
Like, have you seen the trailer for this movie Primate?
no. I've never heard of it.
Dude, it's about a killer chimpanzee. Like, what else do I have to say? Exactly, exactly, dude. It's like these people have a pet chimpanzee and fucking loses his shit based on a true story. No, I'm
Is
kidding.
it well, actually, it's
No,
funny.
it's not based on a true story, but I know that really happened. Like I
Do you remember
remember
that
when that happened.
there's the one story of that woman where, like, she had a pet chimpanzee and the thing ripped her friend's face off,
Yep.
like, the entire face off, yeah,
Mhm.
and I'm
Yep. I
like,
remember that. I remember that. That was wild.
"Can't fuck with them, man."
But didn't he kill her too? Didn't he like bite her fingers off and like, I'm gonna eat your nose? No, like,
I'm trying I'm trying to remember.
ah!
Didn't she? Because I think the owner freaked out at that point, and then I think she tried to shoot it, and then like I it was
Yes, yeah.
it was a really like it was one of those situations that not only was it tumultuous, but it was like it went 0 to 100 like
Yes,
and it ended up
yes.
becoming one of those like it went like life or death, and then it didn't like, oh, he calmed down now, it's we'll reattach her face, and we gave him a sedative, and he's
Yeah.
he's chilling out. Like it,
Like,
like I think she feared for her life, justifiably so.
"Oh, how'd you put her face back?" "Gorilla glue." Good one, lady. Didn't she, like, take baths with it and shit?
Also, yeah,
Like,
like
wasn't there weren't
it
there,
was
like,
something
pictures of her, like
insane. Like she
yeah.
like was like very invested in like the day to
It
day with it.
dude, it's like people don't even act that way towards other people, like, you're taking baths with chimpanzees?
From
N
chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
Yeah.
looks
I'm Troy McClure.
looks like they made a monkey out of me.
Dude, like, yeah, I remember when I heard that, I was like, "Dude, that's wild."
Yeah,
It's like
as a
now I'm never it's like now they're never gonna let me get a pet chimpanzee because of this bitch. Like,
there goes my
there
chance.
go my chances, you know? It's like, what about a cheetah now? Like, can we still do one of
Shit.
those?
Can I get a crocodile?
Yeah, exactly. I'll take a demo dog,
A demo.
please. Check your garbage pails. Maybe you
Oh,
got one in there, like, snoozing around for
oh,
nougat.
a nougat, yeah, a nougat nematode.
It's just so funny the way it, like, started out. I know we're going back to it, but it's like it was so funny the way it started out and, like, what it turned into and how quick.
What's weird too is like the face, because you when you first see the first Demogorgon, right? Whatever you want to
Yeah.
refer to it as, it had that immediate flower face, and like that
Yes.
baby nematode didn't have it. It was just like it was faceless, and it wasn't
Right.
until it got like what the size of a dog by the time it
Yeah.
started like popping open like a flower bud. It just started like efflorescing into.
But I find it funny that the Demogorgon comes in dog.
Yeah,
You know what I
why?
mean? Like, could you imagine seeing, like, dogs with human faces?
Oh, that'd be
You
weird.
know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like because you got the Demogorgon. I mean, technically, I mean, if you really think about it, technically, they're not really the Demogorgon. That's just what they called it because they based it off of a D&D character
Right. I
because
mean, it was all basis of reference for
it
everything.
was a
That's yeah,
metaphor. No, it's an analogy. Okay, whatever. But but
it's the same thing.
so yeah, so then they called it a demo dog, but it's like at the same time, I'm just thinking like, how do both of those different creatures have the same face?
Yeah.
It's like if the Demogorgon is like, to whatever to the upside down as what human is to the right side up, and demo dogs are to the upside down and what dogs are to us. How do they have the same face?
And also too, I mean, like, like, you have the dogs. So we have no like once you seen the dogs, like towards the end of the season finale, there's no human one. There was only that one human one from the beginning that got eradicated by 11.
Yes, yeah,
So where are the human ones? You know what I mean? Like, it's like
yeah, and that's the thing
there's
too.
got to be more, right? I mean, do you really kill
Exactly.
them? You can't kill. I mean, aren't they
Right.
just
Yeah, and dude, like the crazy thing about those things too is like that was like the big bad in the first season.
right?
But then you find out that it's like not as bad as the other shit that's bad. You know what I mean? It's like if there are dog versions of you, you're not that bad.
Yeah.
It's like
And couldn't the dog ones actually evolve into like the human ones?
that's the thing. Like I
See,
don't
I have so
even
many
know.
questions, and I haven't watched the rest of the show yet, so I don't know if any of this gets
Right.
expanded upon.
Exactly, dude. And
Yeah,
it's like I said, I don't remember much
yeah.
after you know what I mean? Because of the amount of time between each
That's why I'm
season. There's a
excited for the
lot I
beginning of the
forgot.
season 3, like, the fact that the Russian government now is trying to reopen that fucking thing,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yep.
"Well, here we go. They're gonna reopen." It's gonna be like, I don't know, like Hellboy, where they open it up and, "Oh, no. What do we do? We have no control over
I
this
know,
thing."
I know. And but that's what makes these movies and shows, you're just kinda like when you sit back and you're like, "What the hell did you think was gonna happen?"
Well, that's your immediate thought. I'm like, because 'cause you're watching the beginning of it, and you're watching them open it up, and obviously they failed, right? The power
Yeah.
structure within that whatever that laser beam or whatever that machine blows up, right? And it's like, okay, they failed this time, so now you have a year, right? The guy gives them a year,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that obviously I've already imagined this is the beginning of the show, this is the setup, so they're going to open it, right? Like, and it's gonna come back, and it's gonna be pissed off because it got fucked over, like it lost its battle.
And, the other thing too is this guy grabs the scientist, chokes him to death. You know, lifts him up, chokes him. It's like, bro, I was just doing what you told me to do.
Dude with the anti-gravity arm. He just was like
Yeah,
just hanging him up
dude.
there. And they're like, "I'm not even squeezing. You're just gonna choke on the weight." Like, and he just sat there and he just drops him, and the other dude, I guess,
Yeah,
what was that guy gave him
you
lip?
got 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, yes, sir. You know,
I dude, the other dudes were
should
just charred remains. Like,
yeah. For them, it was game over. It's like,
yeah.
dude, like the masks came off. You see like their burnt faces and all
Yeah,
that
they just
shit.
gotta I'm surprised. I was actually when I was happening, I'm surprised that blast didn't expand larger to where it could even reach some kind of residual in the control room that they were in. 'Cause that was a big blast. Like that was like an
Yeah,
explosion.
but then the guy wouldn't have been able to choke the other
Well,
dude.
I
You
know
know,
it's for the show, but gotta have it for the choke,
it's
the air
always for the
choke.
show. Yeah, exactly. It would have been like he should have grabbed his own, like the dude's arm, and be like, "Why are you choking yourself?
Yeah.
Why are you choking
Stop hitting
yourself?"
yourself. Stop hitting
Exactly.
Dude, it's exactly what I dude, I can't so I'm excited to see how this transpires.
Yeah, it does it gets wild. There are certain things that you're just gonna be like, really, why? You know, but that's
I
with any show.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
with any show. I mean, like, there are some shows that I am excited to like for like the next season, though. You know, like I wasn't as excited for season 5 for Stranger Things, especially when it's like overhyped. You know, it's like, oh, season 5's
Dude, it
out.
was
Oh my god, the
definitely
new season's out.
overhyped.
It really is. It's like, oh my god, I can't. It's like I'm just like whatever. And it's like you talk to friends, like, no, it's a good season, and they're not sitting there like, dude, you got to watch it. It's the greatest thing ever. Oh my god, like. It's do it, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, all right, fine, you know. Like it's just like, no, it's good so far,
You
you
know
know.
something's a cash cow when it's getting hyped up that to that magnitude.
Right, and I'm just like whatever. But like, I mean, there's Mobland. I don't know if you've watched the first season of Mobland. Dude, good show. Great
It
show.
may be. I mean, Tom Hardy's great.
Prob
Like,
Oh, yeah, Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan,
Pierce is in it too. That's
yeah,
fun.
Pierce
Yeah.
Brosnan's in it. Why can't I think of her name? Helen. Ugh,
Helen
terrible.
Bonham Carter?
No, no, older woman, older
Helen
woman.
Hunt?
No, no.
That's the only
And I
Helens
don't
I
even
could think of.
yeah, I don't even it might not even be Helen. It might be Ellen.
Oh,
And I don't know why I can't oh god, and I usually know her name.
tell
I
me
usually know her name, like, right offhand.
tell me it's Ellen DeGeneres,
No, it's not,
the world's
please.
largest cunt.
That I would not that I would not fucking, I would know right away.
She would be a mob boss.
But Helen Mirren, there we go,
Helen
Helen
Mirren.
Mirren.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She was the one that
I
was
don't know
like,
why I love her, and I can't like dude, today is just one of those days, man, like, all these names are just
yeah,
like
the slipping.
yeah, like, exactly, man.
Helen
I'm getting
Mirren.
old. I'm
Dude,
getting old, dude.
she was the one that when she was like, what, 70 and like in her bathing suit and everybody's like, jerking off to it. It's like, oh my God, she's so hot.
Really?
Like she was in a
I thought that was
movie. This goes back a number. It could be 10 years. I don't remember.
okay.
There was some movie she was in where she was scantily clad, and they were pining over her because she still looked good for being like 70 something, and
Wow.
she was like a sex symbol for younger people. I guess it's like a kind of like a
Well,
cougar edge type of like.
she kind of was back in her day. She was I
No,
mean,
she was
even
definitely like good looking, but
yeah,
it.
I mean, even as an older woman, she's definitely still she's still a beautiful woman, but
But there
like
was a push at one point, like, and I don't remember what movie it was because like I never watched it. But there was this whole thing, like, oh, look at her, she's like in a bathing suit, whatever. And I'm like, she's she's the one, I guess. I mean, like, there's got to be
yeah,
one,
yeah.
like 67-year-old that's driving the men wild.
But no, I mean, dude, like I love Helen Mirren. I think she's a fantastic actress. Like she's one of those actresses that when I do see her pop up somewhere, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch that. But I still haven't seen that. What is that Yellowstone that she's
I
in?
never watched that. Yeah,
Or like I think it's like a Yellowstone spinoff or something like that she's in. But I'm also looking forward to Reacher, like the next
dude,
season of
I'm
Reacher.
always looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Alan
and it's
Richardson's
like,
the man.
oh yeah, dude, that show's been consistently good. Season 3, it wasn't one of those like, well, like no, season 3 was good. Season 1 and 2 were probably I find them to be better than season 3, but season 3 was still really good.
It's not fresh in
It
my
would
head, but like the series are not going necessarily in chronological order from the books, so they kind
right.
of bounce
That's
around. I remember
yeah.
reading at the time, so the first one of season is like, I don't know, book 5 or something. It
Is it? I
bounces all
thought what?
around.
I think
Don't
season.
quote me on that. I'm just saying it's out of
Well,
order.
I think season one is actually based off of the first book, but then like the second season is like off of like the fourth or fifth.
I
I could
remember
be wrong on that too, but
it's like I said, when the first season came out, I was like pseudo obsessed with the show because Alan
oh yeah,
Richardson's the fucking man, and like I was like, it's well done. And I remember reading it, and once again, this is like I just remember perusing and going, wow. So they're not really doing like a book to season; they're just kind of just jumbling it all up and just throwing everything out there. But
but it's working.
it
Yeah,
works.
it's working. I mean, because you also got to figure. Like, I never saw the movies or a
Neither
movie.
do
I don't know
I.
if there's one or two. I don't know how many movies that they did with
And that's
Tom
with
Cruise.
Tom,
If it was
right?
one or
Tom
two.
Cruise.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know what they pulled from any of those books that they put in the movie either, and I'm sure they don't want to like retell any of the stories that they did.
Well, see, to me, like that's why if you're doing something off a book, a show's better because you have more to give it a proper telling. It's
Oh,
where a
absolutely.
movie you're limited
Yeah,
to what, unless you're doing like a mini series, so to speak, or a
or The
profoundly
Godfather,
long movie, or like a Lord of the Rings thing. Yeah, exactly.
like The Godfather. Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
a show. You have time. You can properly expand upon a story. So it's the best thing if you're doing like a series of books to do something like that. I mean, you
yeah.
can Harry Potter it and just come out with like Harry Potter's pretty good. I never read the books, of course, but
Neither have
the
I.
movies are pretty cool for what they were.
Yeah, I enjoyed those movies. And again, the last two movies. What were the last two? I know there was a two-parter, but they were both in 3D.
Well, the Deathly Hollows, I think it was.
I think so.
And that's where
And
they got like dark. Like it went like, okay,
yeah,
we're
but
in
the 3D is
advanced.
cool.
Yeah,
The 3D is cool.
it's always good. That's the
I love it. I love it.
it
I love
sounds
it, dude.
God.
Dude, I really have like hundreds of fucking 3D Blu-rays, man. Like I got a
That's
lot. I got
impressive.
a
You got
lot.
quite a collection.
Well, dude, I mean,
I
because
now
you
own
used,
3D Piranha.
yeah, right. I
You
do.
have it, right? Yeah.
I do. Piranha 3DD, they called it.
Triple D.
3 double D. Well, because the whole thing was about like, hey, there's tits in this movie,
Yeah.
I remember when I, I saw the trailer for that, I had the kids in the row in front of me like laughing their asses off because I don't know, when you just say shit like you don't realize how
You
funny it
Mystery
is until
Science
like,
Theater it, and it's
yeah, because it
yeah.
was like, oh wow, 3D tits, they're better than real tits.
It's like the
I
real thing.
yeah, it's like sometimes like other people, like I remember there was a trail that when that movie Collateral was coming out, and there was the trailer for it, and like how like the trailer ends and it's just the name
Yeah.
on the screen, and like it was just quiet, and you just hear this guy Collateral. You know what I mean? Like doing that voice in a world, he's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Collateral.
Yeah, it's
And
great.
exactly, man. It's just funny shit that you hear in the theater, like just from other people around you and stuff. But like
You
sometimes you
love
just got,
this.
yeah. Like I mean, dude, like it was the same thing with like, there was like a trailer for a movie with Mark Wahlberg, and it closes in on him. It's quiet, and of course I'm just like Marky Mark, you know. You just get it's just so funny. But dude, I gotta say, man, now that we're talking about like trailers again, fucking what is with like taking like an old corny song, like just taking the vocals and just like adding like a drum beat to it. Like they add echo, like kind of like reverb and echo to like the vocals, and then there's like this heavy like tribal drum beat.
And they
You
just
know what I'm talking about?
like it's like a little different tribal spin to it. Like
Yeah,
where
like but it's like and they do it for like so many trailers. And I don't get it. Like I don't get how that's like it's like it's always like a song that like has nothing to do with the trailer. It's like it's like we built this city. Dum, 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 dum.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
built and it's like an echo. It's like we built this city.
That's the suspense
Dum, dum, dum.
in a world
And it's like I don't want to bang on the desk because it'll like reverberate way too much, but it's like we built this city.
in a city.
Dum. We built this city on rock and roll. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Bum,
Like,
bum, bum.
they do it with like songs that like
You're
it's
talking
like
about like the tone setting. They're just doing like that,
yeah,
or it's very formulaic. Like it's the
yeah,
same.
and they it's like every time like the drum beats, it's like the picture flashes. It's like you see somebody like fall, it's like, and then it's like
Yeah.
like it's like it makes no sense to
No.
me.
Boom,
It's
boom,
like how
boom,
is that
boom, boom.
effective that you have to do it for like every action movie that comes out?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's always like again, it's always like a song that you just kind of like, really this song, like
It's dude, it's not too
you know.
dissimilar to like when you're doom scrolling and like they always there's one song that becomes the hot song and it's always done like in super slow,
Oh
like the
yeah,
song that plays for everything, like all the AI stuff, and it's always like they slow it down so they can't get
yeah,
copyrighted and
yeah.
yeah, it's reminds me of the same thing like this
It's
stuff.
just, but yeah, again, it's always like a song that you just kind of like, really, like why this song? It's like tiptoe, doom 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 doom, by the window, doom 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 doom. I'm just like, really, like why Tiny Tim? Like of all,
Well,
it's
Tiny
it's
Tim's
like,
pretty fucking scary. So
oh yeah, dude. I mean, like,
that dude is
fucking
he looks like the
yeah.
Demigorgon. Like he's like the fucking like Sideshow Bob and Demigorgon had a kid.
Dude, it's I just don't get that whole like drum beat thing and
I know, like, I'm not like I know what you're saying, but it's like I
you
can't like
know
I don't think I've watched enough trailers to really be bothered by it. But like I know what you mean. Like they always set that it's like that super dramatic
it's way too
stage
dramatic. It's
setting.
like
Like
it's
it's
like,
like
come
we
on,
get it.
really?
I know
Yeah.
it's Good Burger 3. We get it. I don't need this kind of
Exactly,
drama
dude.
for like
Exactly. Exactly.
for
You just
Keenan
kind of like,
Thompson. Like please,
yeah, and you just kind of like look at it like kind of like, dude, really? Like, come on.
come on,
Come on.
come on,
Come on.
Shelly, come on,
Yeah.
come on, Shelly.
It's, and sometimes it's not even for like a good movie. I mean, well, like
I mean,
as
what's
I
a good
said, like
movie anymore?
exactly. Now, I was about to say
It's all count
nowadays,
of a
it's like,
taste.
but it's rarely like a good song. It's like you see people like fighting in outer space. It's like, don't you want somebody to love?
Fight in space.
Exactly. It was like you remember Starship Troopers, the
I
movie
mean,
Starship
yeah,
Troopers.
back in the day, yeah,
Yeah, dude, it was like every fight scene was like a slow song.
yeah.
Like they're fighting and like they're fighting in like the mess hall or lunch room,
It's
like
the
lunch
drama.
area,
It's a dramatic effect, man. They
but it,
just,
it made no sense. It was just
I,
like
I
it
agree.
was Mazzy Star.
Oh, I love
Like
Massey
nobody
Star.
fights to
Yeah.
Mazzy Star.
No, you
Like
don't.
really?
You,
You know
you,
what I
you,
mean? Like they might as well just
dude, you vibe
Doom,
out.
doom, doom,
You,
doom.
you vibe out to Massey Star.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like it was like watching when you a Bronx Tale. Like I love that movie, but like there's the big bar fight scene and they're fighting to come together by the Beatles, which worked while you're watching it. Someone bumps into the jukebox and it turns into the Ten Commandments of Love. Like
Naturally, I would.
exactly. It's like the Ten Commandments of Love. And you're seeing like this big freaking 300-pound guy like jumping on a biker dude, Like it's like, okay, yeah, this
This
works.
is
Good
yeah, no,
idea.
I like it. Let's do
Chaz, good
more.
idea.
Part 3.
Love the movie, but it's just like certain things like that. It's like it makes me laugh. It's that whole scene. Now you can't leave.
You
Like
need
that's
more.
it's like you ever get into like a text chat?
Mm,
You have an iPhone, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you get into a text chat. Everybody's got an iPhone except for one person with an
the one
Android.
green bubble.
The reason everybody's bubble's green now, but it's like
It's the
once that
the
person's in
ointment.
there, yeah, once that person's in there, now you just can't leave.
No, you can't.
Because if everybody is an iPhone user, you can leave. If there's one Android user, nobody can leave. Game over. You're stuck. You're gonna have to mute the freaking chat room.
You remind me of the Christmas, Christmas vacation. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna be the jolliest bunch of assholes since Bing Crosby danced with Danny fucking K.
And if Santa wants to squeeze his fat ass down that chimney, he's gonna see the happiest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Yeah, that's it.
You're
Clark,
goofy. Don't piss me off, guard. I changed my mind. I still can't do it right.
But that was bad. That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
But the
That
first
was my
one,
Brian Doyle Murray.
that first one was Like, of course, it
Yeah,
wasn't
it 'cause
recorded, but it was the
yeah,
best one,
I know.
and
I
had us
I'm
dying because we both realized how funny that was, the way you said it that time, and you
I'm
can't hit
trying
lightning twice, man.
I'm trying to, like, rebuild my Brian
Yeah.
Doyle Murray, like, it was just that one line.
It was so momentary, dude. It was just the way, like, it was because that was the first convention, right? There's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that was the Monster Mania Con up by
the con,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
First one we went to was in Jersey because that was when you were still living here.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then I met you in, by where you
Right,
lived in
right.
PA, and then we went there. But
I
yeah,
changed
dude, like
my mind. Yeah.
and I'm always trying to do because it's not just that movie that I'm going off of, it's also Scrooged.
Yeah.
It's like, "Is it a choo-choo?" "No, it's 5 pounds of veal." "But I asked Santa for a choo-choo." "Then go out and get a job and buy a choo-choo."
Dude.
Oh, Earl, he's only 4. That's what I've been hearing all day, excuses. My back hurts, my leg hurts. I'm only 4.
Oh, dude, you remember the movie way more than I do.
Oh, dude,
It's good.
it's one of those movies, man.
It's a
Scrooge,
classic movie, though.
oh, fuck yeah, that movie's a classic. Classic Christmas, classic comedy period, you know? 'Cause that movie's just funny from beginning to end.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I care.
Yeah. Aha!
Dude, my favorite line in that movie gets me I die laughing every time, is when he just gets back. I can't remember if it was see, like, that's the thing. I can't remember if I think it was when he gets back from the Christmas past, and he's on the set while they're doing, like, a dress rehearsal, and Ebenezer Scrooge is there, Buddy Hackett
Buddy
and
whack it.
Buddy Hackett and, whoever his love interest was in that. And when he gets back, he's on the set and he hears the woman say to him, "Well, I hope you're happy with the path that you've chosen." And he just stops. He's like, "Well, I am happy with the path that I've chosen, you little bitch."
Dude, Bill's delivery.
Exactly. "Would you please stop
Yeah, little
with the damn hammering for the love of God?" I'm sorry, it sounds more Chris Farley, but it's supposed to be Bill Murray. Not that I sound
We get the
exactly like it, it's
reference.
just like the delivery,
The
It's like
references.
it's definitely a Chris Farley delivery, you know? It's like, "Wash your ass."
Wash you.
I feel like no matter how you say that, it's funny.
Wash your ass. Yeah.
Exactly. "Wash your ass."
Or if you drag it out a little bit, like wash your ass.
Exactly, dude. Or dude, even just like, "Wash your ass."
Yeah. Just,
You
that's
know,
that's
like
the worst one because that's the disappointed one. Like I'm not
exactly,
mad,
like
I'm just disappointed. It's like wash your ass. I'm not even
Wash
gonna be
your
mad.
ass.
Just wash it. Take your finger with the washcloth, dig in there. Just wash it,
Use
please.
Use soap. Okay?
I'm beyond like it's like I'm beyond mad. I'm
Do
just
yourself a favor, burn your asshole with cologne when you're done washing it.
take your Zippo, light it on fire,
Cologne your ass.
cologne, cologne your butthole. Just send it up. there.
Cologne your ass, Spray it.
Blow cologne. That's a whole nother world right
That'll
there.
burn your asshole. You spray cologne on your asshole. Use aftershave.
Cologne your ass.
Get ball cream.
Get ball cream.
Don't cologne your balls because it's like shower first.
The balls. Like, what are we, savages? I love you drew the line at balls. The asshole's fine, but the balls, you don't
Listen,
cologne your balls.
Listen, you don't cologne your balls.
No, you don't do
You
that.
could burn the shit out of your asshole. Not literally. You could burn the fuck out of your asshole with cologne. But when you're cleaning your balls, you gotta use a lot of soap. And you gotta use ball cream.
Ball cream.
Ball cream.
Ball cream, naturally.
Yeah, crop duster. Like you gotta fucking
Crop
clean that
duster.
shit. Whatever the fuck it's called.
The crop duster. For your huevo splash.
Just clean your ass. All
Yeah,
right? Just clean your fucking ass.
Cologne your ass. What about my taint?
Dude, I mean, because there are a lot of people who don't clean their ass. I mean, you and I, we've gone to like how many fucking metal shows How
Oh,
many
dude, you're talking about
conventions?
yeah, but that's a different. You're talking about a different species of human at that point.
Oh my god, dude. I remember like I
Like
can't
they're
tell you how many.
inoculated to deodorant. Like
Dude, I've always been a big dude. I've always been fat. You know what I mean? Like, and I've gone to concerts where people bigger than me are in front of me and they're moving into me.
yeah,
And I'm like, I'm getting annoyed. I'm like, fuck. Like, you like you leave there and you're just kind of like, damn, I wonder how the person behind me felt. But like when you when you're the one dealing with like a fat person in front of you, I'm just like, damn.
yeah, but that
Like,
funk, it's like alien in nature. It's like the
but
symbiote.
and that's the
It's
thing. It's not even like just the fat people that like don't. It's like these people. It's like they come out to concerts in like, like muscle shirts,
yeah,
like bushes coming out of their pits, and it stinks.
yeah,
It's
dude.
like, dude, I very well could have gone today on camera today without taking a shower. You wouldn't know. You would not know. But I took a freaking shower because you smell yourself after a while. You're just like, yeah, dude, do something.
It's
It's
like
like,
that Juggalo juice, man.
it's like, dude, you've been sitting home sniffing your pits all day,
Sniffing your
watching
pencil thing.
Stranger Things, and eating
I put them in like
Cheeto
this, and I
and
swallow
eating
this.
Cheetos corn puffs. You know what
Cheetos.
I mean? It's like you got to put the corn puffs away and wash your ass.
Clone
Go
your ass.
cologne your ass, wash your ass, brush your teeth. You know what? Use that toothbrush to clean your ass. Get a new toothbrush for your teeth. There you go.
Kindly leave. Kindly wash your ass.
I was about to say that.
I got you.
Kindly.
Yeah.
But dude, like
You come into my house and you don't wash your ass.
yeah, dude, there was one concert I went to and there was this girl that I ran into who I knew from like, fan pages.
Yeah.
She sees me, she's like, "Oh, it's you." She comes over to hug me and I'm like, "How does this lady have man BO?"
Imagine.
I said to my buddy, like, I was like, "Dude, like, what like, how did, like," he looks at me and he's like, "Dude, how does she smell that bad and the show didn't even start?" I'm like,
we're
I was like,
just
"Dude,
we're just getting started.
yeah, dude, it was pit odor." I'm
Yeah.
like, "What?" I was like, "Oh,
Dude, that's
my
and that's
goodness."
before things. Can you imagine the crotch rot?
Dude, I mean, like, but that's yeah, dude, exactly. But dude, even going on stage, like, even being in a band and getting on stage, is like, dude, I gotta wash, I gotta shower, I gotta, use deodorant, put extra deodorant on before I go on,
Dude,
make
I
sure I'm
I thought the same thing because, dude, when back, when we were in our respective bands, I was always mindful of that because one of the shows I'll never forget is when I saw
yeah,
Mudvayne, and Mudvayne loved them. Glad they're back together again and playing and
yeah,
making new music. But, dude, I walked past it. Or rather, they walked past me, and I literally almost got knocked out.
yeah,
They
it's
reeked, and I was like, "How do you smell that bad?"
yeah, and it's like or like when you go to see, like, a friend's band play, and it's like they're
Oh,
rocking their ass off, and at the end of the show, it's like, "Oh, dude, fucking great show. Thank you, man." They go to hug
yeah,
you, and
yeah,
it's
and
like,
like
you go home with their pit odor on you.
because that's dude, it's contagious. Like, because
Yeah,
it's like the alien symbiote. It jumps onto you. Like it
yeah,
wants you. It wants
mhm.
fresh meat, and it just wants it just sprays, dude.
It's gross. It's
It is
gross.
rough, man. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand. Like, I listen. Everyone has limitations. In other words, deodorant has limitations, and
Yeah.
things. But like, if you just before performance, just shower well, like don't just like jump in the sink real quick. Like shower, lather up, take some soap. Remember like the Stone Cold thing. You see the soap,
Yeah.
you rub it on your pits and your ass, and you see that, and then this is called toothpaste, and you put it on the toothbrush, and you wipe all that yellow shit off your teeth.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That's
that
yeah,
shit was
like
great. Dude, it's like and that's the thing too, it's like when you know somebody who's stinky, it's like, "Fuck, I wanna send them this video."
oh, I know, and but you think they may be impervious to understand it. They may not realize, oh, they're talking to me.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, "Oh my god, that video is hilarious." It's
Yeah.
like, "Well, no,
Well,
like,
did you get it?
it's an instructional video. I'm trying to tell you what you need to do here, pal."
My
You know?
condolences. This is meant
Yeah,
for
but
you.
dude, like, I remember going to, like, some shows, and there's, like, a dude in front of me with, like, long curly hair, and he's already sweating, like, the thing didn't even start yet. It's like, "Bro, why are you wearing a flannel sweater inside during summer?"
And that flannel sweat is screaming for help.
Exactly, exactly, because it's like, dude, it fit you in high school.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit you anymore.
It
And his
it
hair
it
is all wet and
it wants
sweaty,
to
and it's just
die.
like, of course, he's gotta headbang during the show,
Release
like,
the sweat.
full on head yeah, but full on headbang and not like, "Okay, there's, like, people all around me, I can't fucking move, but
No,
I
you're talking
gotta
about,
do
like,
this."
corpse grinder, like,
Dude,
headbanging.
well, dude, and, like, some guys, they don't like, you got, like, this much room to move, and it's like, he's doing this shit, and it's like, I got a air guitar too. I gotta do this shit. It's like, no, it's not a ukulele. This is my solo,
This
bro.
is my
Like
jam.
exactly, bro. It's like, dude, I am Dimebag.
I
You
am
know,
done.
it's like I know how to play this solo. I'm better than you. You know,
And the
you get those
funk
guys
is
too, man.
real.
It's like, you get those guys too. It's like, well, yeah, when I was learning this Dimebag solo, and when I finally got it, after 12 minutes of practice, I, it's like, dude, no.
For 12 minutes, like, I got this down.
Exactly, exactly. It's like, yeah, because my producer whom I record with, we put out 7 albums.
I had more than 7 albums. I
We have
greenlit
7
all of them.
albums. Yeah. We have 7 albums, 1 song per album, and,
With
you
so
can well, yeah, I mean, we put them out as singles because you make more money that way on Spotify or something.
We find one-song albums are palpable.
Yeah,
People
it's
want
like
them. They're the most palatable form. It doesn't necessitate a great deal of attention.
yeah, buy our first single on a 12-inch record,
Like
you
7
know?
albums. We're 7
Yeah, it's
albums
like one
deep.
dude, what's funny? Like, I was at Target earlier, and they got these little records. They're like this big. They're like 15 bucks, but they're like this big,
Those are fucking what
and
how do you I mean, you
2
I presume
songs,
you could 2 I'm surprised you can fit 2 songs in that.
1 song on each
It's
side,
probably like a
and I'm like,
30-second sampler, like
yeah, I'm like, "Oh, like, this is pretty cool." And I see one that was, like, on sale for ten bucks, and I'm like, "Okay, if this one's on sale for 10 bucks, how much are these?" Scan it, 15 bucks. I'm like, 15 bucks for 2 songs
fuck
on a
that.
vi it's like you can buy a whole album on a CD for, like,
Yeah.
$7 now. It's like, I get it, it's vinyl, it's big now, and it's
But
like
I mean, there's a line. I mean,
yeah, and it's like, is this really the trend that's gonna be set right now? Like, "Hey,
a horrible trend.
you should check out my mini record collection. What does yours look like?" It's like that uncle that comes over that has Neo Geo, and it's like, "Oh, you don't have it?"
Yeah, yeah.
Remember back in the day, Neo Geo was like the most expensive system, and it's like, "Oh, you don't have a Neo Geo? I brought like
Yeah.
7 games with me."
And it was like $8,000.
Exactly, and it's like, "Oh, well, no, I mean, the games were only like 300 bucks a piece, but, like, I got 7 of them," and it's like, "You don't even have the system? What are we gonna do all
I
day?"
didn't realize yeah, yeah.
It's like
I thought you were into gaming.
yeah, right? Like, come on, like, "Oh, Super Nintendo? Alright,
Dude, that was the shit
fine."
too. Like I remember one of my mom's boyfriends at that time, he had the Neo Geo, and I remember laughing. I'm going, "Well, I'm glad you spent $1,000 for some bullshit." Because
Yeah.
like the games, although it is the equivalent to the arcade game wasn't anything special.
Right, well, I mean, yeah, it was
It
all
was like,
animated,
yeah,
it
no,
was
but I just mean,
animated.
I get it.
It
Like
was sm it was a
it's,
smoother yeah, it was a smoother had a smoother look to it than what that same game would look like on Super Nintendo or Genesis at the time.
but that was rightfully and justifiably short lived. That system.
And, dude, it's hilarious how many I only knew one person who owned it. It was my uncle, and that's exactly what he did. He's like, "Oh," I mean, like, I'm exaggerating the way he react he's like but it's like, "Oh, you guys don't have Neo Geo?" And we're like,
Don't have it.
"What?" That's like $1,000. Like, who
Yeah.
who do you think it's like my parents have 4 kids to buy Christmas gifts for.
Who do you think they're getting
It's
that
like
for?
none of us want that so bad that that's gonna be our only gift this year. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like, "We bought this for you guys to
Gather
share."
round. Gather round.
Exactly. Like my parents are gonna be like, "Yeah, we'll buy this $1,000." It's like, we're not spending $250 a piece on each of you and then having to buy an extra controller and games. It's like, come on.
It's fucking dumb.
It was, man. It was. And dude, one system that shouldn't have been as short-lived was the TurboGrafx 16.
Bonks.
Because,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, Bonk's Adventure, dude, Splatterhouse,
Oh,
like,
yeah, the Jason,
yeah, dude, that system had so many great games, and it was so much more innovative than, like, any of the other systems, in my opinion, because you had this system, the game was about the size of a credit card,
that's right, it was the cards, man,
and
yeah.
One of the beautiful things about it, and I don't know understand why this didn't like sell, why this wasn't popular, was when they came out with their own handheld game. It was around the time that like, Game Boy was still big, but Game Boy still had broccoli screen.
Yeah,
It still had, it
and
still had that color screen.
I would also presume Game Gear was out at the same time, right?
I see, I don't remember if Game Gear came out yet,
Okay.
but even if it did, even if Game Gear came out, the beautiful thing about this TurboGrafx 16 portable system, it was about the same size as a Game Boy, but you could use the same cartridge that you
Yeah.
used in the actual system because it was this small, thin card, and you put it.
It just
I'm
yeah,
like, why isn't it like,
compatible.
who doesn't like? I wanted that so bad. I'm like, oh my god, I want this. And then it's like, as soon as I saw like the first or like the commercial for the first or second time, I didn't see it anymore.
Yeah.
Because like at that point, like even TurboGrafx 16 had its own CD system before Sega. Like it was an attachment. You attach it to the system, and it was like
It's a
it was
shame, man,
cool.
like that because that
Yeah,
it had a lot of promise.
it did. It really did. I think of like a lot of those systems that like went under. I think TurboGrafx 16 was like that really should have been a lot bigger than it
Yeah,
was.
like, same thing with we've talked about Dreamcast numerous times, like,
But
that should have been
Dreamcast
bigger.
was that's the thing though. Dreamcast was big. Dreamcast was huge
Yeah, but it was still, like
because
it was ahead of its time, like, a lot of the shit that it
it was,
implemented, it tanked, and it forced
and
the
that's
Sega to just develop games and not systems.
exactly. Well, but that's the thing though. It's like Sega Dreamcast was supposed to go up against the PS2 and the Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it came out way before it, so it's like it gave PlayStation and Xbox the opportunity to look at what Dreamcast did wrong and do it better.
Oh,
The
yeah, yeah.
biggest thing for Dreamcast was the fact that you could play bootleg video games on it, and they were losing money that way
Yeah, that's right, I
because
remember you explaining that, yeah.
there was that hack disk that you put it in, you run it, and then you open it while it's still, the power's still on. Put the bootleg disc in that you paid $10 for, not 70, close it, and you're good to go.
The massive, like, cataclysmic failure, like, oh, like flaw, like, that's
Yeah.
I did you think about in Sega too, man. Like when you watch the growth, because it really was like, yeah, it's Sega Genesis, then Sega CD. They just kept adding shit to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like put it in, put it next to it. Then that was like the 32-bit, like 32X thing, and you
Yeah.
pop that on top, and it was like, wow, it's like forming like a Voltron for like video game systems.
Yeah, but when it came to, like, Sega Saturn, I think I knew maybe one person who had it.
I only knew one too. That was
Yeah, and I think it's the same guy.
yeah, might
So,
have been
I
yeah.
think it's the same guy. But, but yeah, because like, I remember we were at a Blockbuster, and they had, like, all the video games set up, and we're playing freaking Twisted Metal, like, the demo version of it at Blockbuster, and he was there, and he's just like, "Oh, I should have gotten that instead of a Sega Saturn." And I'm like, "Yeah, you should
You
have."
should
Like, what, like,
have.
you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, I remember the Sega Saturn games came in, like, the big cartridge
Yeah,
box, like,
yeah.
it's like, but
Dude,
yeah, PlayStation, when that came out, man,
dude,
that was
PlayStation was
something
fun.
else,
Yeah,
man.
man. It was good times, dude.
That was something else, man. Really good times, man. And Twisted Metal was the reason I even got it. Like,
Dude, yeah.
just playing that little
That was
demo, and
one of
like,
them. We played the demo in that Blockbuster so many times.
dude, and Rallycross, like,
Yeah.
Rallycross to me was like, it was like the coolest racing game, and it was just like a 5-minute demo, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, I'm like, it looks so real, dude. I downloaded it on my PS5. I think it was free, like with, with
God, do you
the
imagine playing it now? It's probably
dude.
so
I
like
did play it
yeah,
now,
did
and
you?
I'm like, what the hell is
Yeah.
this? It's like, you mean I really got to press buttons to shift gears? Like, it's not like this car's not automatic. Like, what was I
Dude, the
thinking?
standards are too high now, man.
Exactly. I'm like, how the hell did I even play this demo if I got to switch gears and shit? It's like I don't even do that in my own car. Like, I got to do this on a video game. Like, what buttons do I
I
got to
have a
press? Like,
driverless car. I just sit there.
exactly. But that's the thing, though. Too, though, it's like when you look at these games, like even figuring out how to shift the gears and shit, and coming in like 10th place, 10 minutes after everybody else finished the race. It's like you realize you have to figure that
Crushing it.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I just downloaded it on my PS5, but like, so it doesn't come with an instruction manual. So I'm like figuring shit out. I mean, sure, it gives you like, options to like change the buttons and maybe change it to manual. I mean, to automatic, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, let me figure this out.
Yeah. I would
Video
do the
games
same
don't
thing.
let video games don't let you figure shit out anymore.
No.
They don't. Dude, I remember playing Tomb Raider, and I was stuck like in the opening of the game for like 3 days. And because, you know, it's like when you first start the game, you're walking into a cave, so everything's dark.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like jumping around, I'm looking around, I see nothing. I finally jump up, and you know, like, you know, when you jump and you have to press the button so she'll grab onto
Yeah, yeah,
something
the ledge, yeah, for sure.
on just like out of nowhere,
Yeah,
I picked the right spot.
you just hit it.
I jumped, she grabbed, she climbed up, and I'm like, motherfucker. 3 days stuck in it. Like, it was like real life. I mean, it's like I was happy that I finally made it out, but I was like, you know what? This is like real life. It took me 3 days to figure out how to get out of this fucking cave.
Yeah.
Me personally, I would have died, but like, you know,
You wanted to miss the first time and, like,
du-
plunge
exactly, dude.
plunge to your death.
Did you ever jump? Like, did you ever like go to a high point with Lara Croft in the
Mhm.
first Tomb Raider? You know how you can make her dive?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever make her dive like into like the ground
Yeah,
just to watch her like body
just to
break?
see it, yeah, just see
Yeah.
mechanics, yeah.
Like sometimes, because like that's how the game would get me sometimes. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. You're dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Die. Kill yourself. You know? Like,
I'm doing it on my own accord.
exactly. It's like, you know what? It's like, wait, hold on a second. Let me save.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now
exactly.
die. Let me make sure my memory
Eat
card is
Earth.
in. Exactly.
That is,
And I think,
that's
yeah. And
go ahead, no, good.
no, I was, and I think it was, I think it was in this, I might have been in the first one too, where like if you're underwater for too long, you know, you'll drown,
Drowned,
but like,
yeah.
but then like once you get out, if like, you know, when you see the life bar start going and then like she comes up, she's like, oh, ah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember that's embedded in my head, and
Yeah. Oh, dude, and that's like one of those lines that like whenever, you know, just one of those things where you like walk outside and it's like, oh, or if you're like, you know, if you're at a toilet at work and like someone's really blowing it up, you walk out you're like, oh,
eh.
eh. You
This
get a
the
lot of that. You get a lot of that,
fuck yeah,
you
dude.
know.
Gotta love Laura, man.
Yeah. Dude, I think when I got the PS3, I think it came with the Tomb Raider game that was out at the time. And even for the PS3 compared to the PS1, like the graphics were incredible.
Dude, the remake, I mean, this is back in the day already, but, like, when they redid the first one, it was such a world of difference,
Oh, it must have been that
and it
must
was
have been
so
really
much
cool.
fun because, like, dude, I mean, playing the original ones as they came out were great, but once, like, a decade passes and the quality of games becomes higher, you go back to revisit them and they're, like, unplayable because it's such a pixelated mess. You're like,
I know, I
"How did this
know.
look good when I first" or yeah.
I know, dude, we were all about the triangle titties back in the day, and then it
It
was
was
like
because it
just
was
the
the only
way.
thing we had. It's
Exactly, and dude, like, we all tried that naked code. It's like, oh, and it's like, yeah, you just gotta jump, and it's like every time,
yeah.
cracked her neck. And
Dude,
I'm like, "These guys are fucking with us,
it's
aren't
like,
they?"
there is no there's no
Exactly, exactly, exactly,
fooled
but that's the
you.
thing, though, it's like because like, I would always think it wasn't even because, like, I wanted to see her naked, it wasn't like, "Oh, I gotta see
No,
this,"
it's just
like,
for the fun of it. You just wanna, like
it's for the fun of it, but it's also like, how are they gonna make like, what are those triangular tits gonna look like? You know what I mean? Like,
morbid curiosity.
that's really what it was. It wasn't like to get off or anything, it's like, I'm just curious, I just
Yeah,
need to know what that's gonna fucking look
that's
like.
how they get
Like,
you.
how do you put nipples on that?
I know.
Like, do you put them on the corners? Do you put them
Is
in the
it is
center?
it, like, wrapped on? Like a
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the
Or is it, you know, are they like, you know, do they look like
'cause you know there's gonna be no texture to them. It's just gonna be, like,
yeah, do they
painted
look
on.
yeah, exactly. Do they look like bent bologna?
Yeah,
Like it's like
pepperoni.
you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
be like it's like a
you
like a
know?
like a like a bit like a flat eraser tips.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, are they small? Are they big? And it's
Yeah.
like, could they not like fix the color to make it like,
Are they
you know,
oblong? Are they gonna be misshapen? To
are they
one
pink?
larger?
Are they pink? Are they maroon? Are they like you know what I mean? Are they darker because she just
Yeah.
gave birth or something? Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
The questions. The
yeah.
litany of questions.
Exactly, and this was, like, our late teen years, we're, like, just like, "Come on, give us pixelated boobies," you know? We wanna see that
I
shit.
don't think that was asking too much.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either, and it's like, dude, where are we at now with video games where, like, people are like yeah, it's like people are cursing and shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Dude, you
Like,
it's so real now, like
dude, even on, like, the Nintendo Switch where, like, the Nintendo Switch was, like, you know, Nintendo was always, like, geared more toward like kids
Yeah.
in a sense. You know what I mean? Because of Mario, because of all that shit.
A lot of yeah, all
And
that marketable IP.
exactly. And it's like, and that's understandable, but like, you thought they would have like chilled on like the shit that like PlayStation and Xbox put out and all that stuff, but they don't. I'm like in the next room, like hearing my sister play one of the games, like, you motherfucker. I'm like, yo, what are you watching? She's like, oh no, I'm playing GTA. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like they do that now? Like what is happening? It's
Times are
so
changing.
wild. Dude, like I catch these videos on like Instagram sometimes of like people playing GTA.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess I guess it's GTA 5 where they just like fuck with other people in the game. Dude, it's hilarious.
Because of the online
Like
aspect, I think, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like the shit that people do in these videos, like, it's hilarious. Like, they've
It is
just like
funny. It's jacked
they
up. It's like the programming glitches and all the weird stuff they could throw in there and
yeah,
the
yeah, 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 well, yeah, there's that. There's also, like, just people, like, just going up and, like, messing up with their games, like,
yeah.
it's like they got a car and it's like a guy goes by with, like a his motorcycle and just kicks the car, and, of course, guy gets pissed off, like, "Oh, I gotta run this dude over. He kicked my car," and it's like, guy ends up driving off a cliff and
Dude,
dying, like,
there's all sorts of like you could put Spider-Man in there and then like they make like mazes and
oh
add
my
stuff
god,
and you have to
dude.
climb on top of things and like they
Yeah, see, like yeah, and I think most of that is, like, if you play, like, the computer one.
yeah, well, I think it's that the online one, like the
Well, I think you could play, like, GTA 5 online and, like, any of the consoles, but, like, I think you you have more you can do more with, like, the computer version of it.
mhm.
You can, like, add different
That may
skins
be
or whatever.
I whatever facet it is. I just know like
Yeah.
I've watched dude, you see them like the videos are
Yeah.
like
Well,
practically
yeah.
ubiquitous with like just like they're everywhere. Like you start watching people just doing the craziest shit with it, and you're like, wow, man, dude, I just remember playing three. Like, and, like there's no connectivity and anything. You just playing in that small restricted section of Liberty City, and that was it. And I just enjoyed it.
Yeah, dude, like, I remember when I had the first Xbox and I got, I think it was San Andreas at the time, and I didn't do any of the missions. I just wanted to drive around stealing cars, running over people, like
That was the best, dude. Listen to music, killing people, and just driving around.
yeah, see, like, I thought you could do that in Red Dead Redemption also, because like, I
Horseback,
download
maybe was it horseback?
yeah, yeah, like, I get in the game or whatever, and it's like, "Okay, you gotta follow this guy," and I'm like, "Fuck that."
Yeah, yeah.
Failed. I'm like, "What?" I was like, "I thought that was the whole point." Like, I thought you could just, like, run up to a prostitute and be like, "Yeah," blow
Bitch.
her head off, be like, "Hey, bartender, yeah, what can I get you? A bullet in the head." Pah, just you know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything about these games. Like,
It's
I
like
I know that you have, like, free reign to do certain things at certain points, but, like, I thought you could just start that shit in the
open
beginning.
season, man.
Yeah.
Can't
It's
take
like
you can't give it into one regard and then take it away in another. It's like we
yeah,
need all of that because we all want to do that. That's
exactly. Like, dude, it's not like there's no, like, underlying,
we're not playing
anger.
like we're not playing this for story.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like, "Look, don't worry. I know it's a game. I'm not like there's no, like, underlying, like, anger
No, this
issues. I
is
just
me
wanna
venting. I'm
just wanna
venting.
do it." Yeah, because these aren't real people. That's not a real gun. It's just a game. It's just it's just funny because, like, I've seen people do it, like, on those Instagram, and, like, TikTok videos. It's like, "Yo, how's this guy able to throw this kid off a cliff, and I can't even shoot the bartender? Like, what's happening?" I don't know if it's
I it,
I don't know if it's part 2
it's
or
a,
what.
like the regulations. It's like you naughty punish.
Yeah, I
Big
think I
D.
think maybe I think maybe you gotta do, like, the first few, like, tasks or
I'm
something
not
like
yeah,
that.
Red
It's
Dead, I'm
just
not sure. I just know I wanted to get the zombie one. That's what I wanted.
the zombie one.
Yeah, they made like because like they had Red Dead Redemption, and then it came out with, like the zombie
Yeah.
one where everything. I don't know why it was like a separate game. I thought it would just be like just make it
Like an
zombie.
add-on.
Yeah, like a DLC or something like that. But apparently it was like a separate. Again, that looked fun, but I never played it. Just not the theme I care about. I always like the real broad action adventures, like the God of War. Take that stuff like that.
Right. Dude, I mean, like, I lost my flavor for video games, though. Like, I like because like, I'll play a game for a little bit. Like, I just got that, what is it? Mortal Kombat Legacy or Legends, whatever, and it's like it's got, like, like, the first Mortal Kombat, but it's got, like, the arcade version, the Super Nintendo version, the Genesis version, and then there's like Mortal Kombat 2, again, arcade,
So is
it
it
even has like
everything? Is it
everything up until I think part was it Mortal Kombat 3 or like the Sub-Zero game, whatever it is?
yeah,
I think so. Dude, while I'm playing it, because like I don't know how often you order, Blu-rays or video games from Amazon, but
never, yeah.
like sometimes like you get the Blu-ray and you'll pick it up and you'll hear the Blu-ray or the video game like moving around inside the
Oh, so it's not
case.
in the actual yeah.
Yeah, it's not in like the teeth aren't like
Yeah.
holding it. So like that's what happened with Mortal Kombat. I'm like, shit. I hope there's nothing
All
wrong with this
fucked up,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm playing it and I'm using the joystick to like for the movement, because it's easier to do like, the ice throw and all that certain moves. And as I'm playing it, it's like skipping. I'm like, oh man, now I gotta
And
return
yeah,
this.
they got
And
you.
I'm like,
They
shit.
got you.
And then as I'm playing it and it keeps happening, I'm like, shit. Like now I gotta like and because like I didn't open it right away. I waited like I didn't open it for like a week. Cause that just goes to show you how often I play video games. But like
Oh, what a
I'm
weight,
playing
man.
it. Yeah. And it's like I'm playing it and I'm like, shit, what the hell? And then I notice as I'm looking while it's when it skips, there's like a bar at the bottom of the screen for like that split second. I'm like, what the hell does that say? It says rewind. So that using the joystick, when you push down on it, it rewinds. So, and that's what was happening. I'm thinking that like I got to return this freaking game. I got to pack it back up. I got to like do the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, well the game skips, and then but that would have been funny because like I would have gotten the next like the replacement, and the same thing would have happened.
Yeah.
But I noticed that it was like so. I'm like, oh, nice. Now I can cheat. You know, dude.
Go back, stop, go back, yeah.
Exactly. First time I ever beat Shao Sing or whatever his name is in my life because I was able to rewind it. I was like, fuck it.
Now imagine
It's
having
like,
that power in real life.
oh my God, dude. Don't go there, bro. Don't go
That
there.
opens up a whole nother, like,
Oh my
Pandora's
God, dude.
box.
Dude, but that's the thing though. It's like you can only rewind so much. I think you can rewind like 25 seconds, which is really too long because like you can rewind a whole match.
Yeah.
You can rewind the
Most,
whole
yeah.
round. Yeah. But it's like, okay, you give me the opportunity to do that now. Can I go back to 1994?
Can I go back?
You, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how far back are you going to let me go? If you tell me I can only go back like 25 seconds, it's like, take that shit elsewhere, man. Give me a freaking Starbucks
Not
instead.
worth it. Kindly leave.
Clean your ass and get
Yeah,
out of here. Get in your mouse and get the hell out of here.
Take your 25 seconds and scram.
Exactly. I'll give you 25 seconds to get your ass out that door. What do you think about that? All right? All right? No, 25 seconds. Come on.
I changed my mind.
25 seconds. Are you out of your mind? Who the hell wants to go back 20 like what is you know what I'm saying? Like what's going back 25 seconds going to do?
I
It's like 25 seconds it's like if you go into a store, you grab a chocolate bar, put it in your pocket, you get caught. Now I'm going to go back 25 seconds to do it again and not get caught.
well, dude, you're talking about like the gamer nerd. It's like, okay, I could go back before I did that combo that didn't work, and just
Exactly. Yeah, well that's why it's good in
it's
video games,
very
but
niche specific.
it's like dude, even a day, even going back a day isn't enough for me, man. Like I want to go back to like
Get a
again,
block of time, 10,
exactly.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit,
Go
man.
back fucking
Before
100
before the
years.
2000s.
Yeah,
Before the 2000s, especially if I could take back what I know now. It's like, yeah, I know I'm going to have to live it all again, but I
but to
get to
know
start
the
at a different
knowledge.
exactly. There's so much shit that I would have changed.
But imagine though, think about this. Not to go on a jaunt with this, but imagine going back and not having the technology. Like you could recondition yourself, sure, but
Yeah.
you're gonna sit there with the knowledge, going, "Damn, I miss having the phone. I miss having all the access to the internet things." Because you're not
Yeah.
gonna have any of that. Like remember, it's gonna be all gone.
Yeah.
Instant information is gonna be gone. We're gonna be back to relying on like TV, like especially for music, like you're gonna have to wait to MTV to show the video, to hear news, for the metal magazines to find out when stuff comes out. All that instant information's gone, dude.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing though. You and I have been through that though.
No, I know,
We've
but
been through
it's like
that.
I'll admit I enjoy that aspect of tech now.
Yeah, oh, of course. I
Like,
agree.
knowing going back,
Totally
I would
agree.
totally go back for the fun of it, but you would miss it because 'cause it'd be like, "Holy shit, I gotta wait now 20 years for it to come back."
Yeah, true, but you know, maybe print out the stuff that you wanna remember. Like, like it's like, "You know what? I might need to know this
So, what
in
do you have to bring? Like, it's
1994."
like, "Alright, I wanna go back, but I have this closet full of stuff I need to bring with me."
Yeah.
You know, like, all the information. Yep.
Jason X, what's that?
Dude, imagine bringing the yeah, yeah,
You
bringing
know
the
what I mean?
phone, it's like, I don't even know how to charge it now. There's no
Yeah,
batteries
right?
for it.
Well, dude, we could but you could also do like what they did in, what was it, Hot Tub Time Machine? Go back and, like, write Slipknot songs or something, like, "Yo, I came up with this song. Dun, 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 dun," you know what I mean? Like, "Oh, that's great, man. This is really gonna sell."
They just
And it's like, Slipknot comes out in 1994 as opposed to 1999 or
you're gonna fuck up the
96
whole
or
thing, that's gonna be
whatever.
like the Mandela effect thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
though. It's like, what's his name? Craig Robinson in Hot Tub Time Machine went back and, he did, what was the song? Black Eyed Peas, you know?
Oh, that I only watched some of that movie.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, all right, Flight of the Concords when they talk like I don't know if you ever watched like any of their live performances, but it's like, yeah, we went back in time and like we wrote songs for David Bowie. They were really just his songs, but we wrote them for him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
something like that.
Get an eye patch, Brett. Get a funky, funky eye patch.
Get the funky punky eye patch. Ooh, ooh, and I just laid there and spoon you.
Dude, those guys were great, man.
Dude, I got to see them live. I saw them at
I've only watched like, whatever's like the Comedy Central thing and their
yeah.
show.
I saw them Radio City Music Hall.
Wow, you saw him at Radio City?
Yeah. And dude, it was a great show, dude. It was hilarious. Um, what's his name? Todd Barry,
Yeah. Did he
the
open for
Third
them?
Concord. No, no, he
Oh,
was
he's
just
a
there.
oh.
He was just there, when we left, he was out. He was outside. I guess he was just like at the show.
Todd Berry's
Christian,
funny.
yeah, Christian Shaw was the opener.
Oh, yeah.
Mel
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the show. Her set was all right. Her set was okay. But yeah, seeing Todd Barry, like, the Third Concord,
The Third
like we're
Concord.
like, "Oh my god, dude, can we get a picture?" He's like, "Sure." And this was like back, with fucking uh like the old school it's funny to call it this at this point, but the old school camera phones, it was like the flip phone with the camera.
Oh
So
god,
like
like the
it was like,
razors or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, something like that. But
Just remember cameras, like, "Now I
yeah,
gotta get this film developed." You
yeah,
get
yeah, exactly.
God,
And
brutal, man.
well, dude, yeah, it's like when you bring a
Brutal.
yeah, because it was like when you brought a camera with you to a concert and they say no photography, and it's like, shit, are they gonna take my camera now?
Yeah.
At least with your phone, it's like they're not gonna take your phone. The worst they'll do is give you that little pouch to like lock it up in, and then, you know, they unlock it when you either leave or if you're like stepping out to go to the bathroom or something, where they have like or they have that like little area where you can actually use your phone.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
I remember they did that when I went to see the Misfits in Jersey. It's like you had to put it in the little
That's how
pouch.
a lot of comedians do that now. Don't
That's
want their
understandable.
yeah, I get it.
No, it makes sense because like they don't even have to say the wrong thing. They could just say like the wrong word, and then it's like, no, this is what he actually said. Watch this,
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Well, I also that and too, they're trying to preserve their material, which is like I get. I mean, you don't want to wear it out, especially when you're doing a tour. You don't want people like watching it like over and over again online.
That's true. That's true. That makes sense too.
That's the main part. Like, the main reason is
Yeah.
that.
Well, because yeah, people seeing them live, yeah, it's like it ruins it for people too. It's like if I watch your whole stand up and I paid that extra amount to get a refund on the ticket, that's what I'm gonna do. I just saw you on, what am I gonna do it for?
Dude,
It's like I
people
watched I
will.
watched your show on YouTube, so I'm not going. I changed my mind.
What's going on here?
Oh man. But I think at this point we could just like bring this to a close. I mean, it's just it's always fun talking and bullshitting and you know doing my Brian Doyle Murray impersonation as best as I can.
Recapture the gold.
I changed my mind. I can't even do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But this has been fun. I am Giuseppe,
yeah. And I'm Storm.
and we had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah. Laters.
Peace. Dude, for real, thank you so much for joining us. And now that this episode has come to a close, if you really like what you heard, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies. Maybe they'll hate us as much as you hate them. Point is this, we really appreciate you stopping by and hope you come back for future episodes. Thank you so much. Peace!